everybody, and welcome back to Sit Down Rolling. I'm your DM Matthew, and today, as always, I'm joined by everybody. Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
Enthusiasm, please. Come on, there's a horde waiting for you all.
I am Bruce.
Is it one?
We are down Joe for the time being, but he is on his way. So yeah, we're gonna jump.
So you're not joined by
I'm
everyone?
not sure everybody currently, but we will get there. But yeah, we're gonna jump straight in. A recap. I'm abandoning the intro video, so I've not updated it, and I need to. So until I'm updated it, no intro video. But yes, been a week for us. I was away on holiday in the city of New York. That's not how they do their accent.
Where's New York?
Very cold, very cold, very expensive and cold. But it was fun. Oh, you last week, I wasn't paying attention. We're going to pick up today with a little recap. So, when we last left off, the party had concluded their battle against the fierce primeval dragon Kaveskal and claimed to share the divinity for Motus.
And it's
And destroyed
And also destroyed a volcano. It was a very, very close fight coming down to...
We had lava. We were submerged in lava.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Completely
fire
destroyed
and
it.
lava and death, and everyone was dying, but they just narrowly survived the battle.
Yep.
Then, well, Leah collected the horde before she bumped herself to a hairplane of the horde. You guys all teleported to a safe ridge to watch the volcano erupt while we were intimidated and recruited several dragons, 15 red dragons.
That's enough to kick the Empire out, right?
Yeah.
Probably. You also gained, and I'll explain this more in
Recruited his
more.
own family.
Sort of. This item, which I'm not going to tell you about for just a minute, known as the Horn of the Dragon of Old,
Yeah.
basically allows you to summon this horde of dragons, this accompaniment of dragons you have. Not all of them, but you can pick which one and you roll, see how many appear, etc.
You're gonna do a Daenerys to the army of the Empire.
Dracarys.
We'll just have that kind of one special ability
I
where
think the problem we're going to
to
have is
the
that all
Empire
allies
to
fall
out,
together.
yeah.
They don't kill each other.
all of them.
Yeah.
If you use it normally, it'll just summon. You pick the type, it'll summon a different amount of each type.
You're making me a summoner.
I know, right? It's fine.
I might literally just sit in the back now and just summon stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Fireball there, summon there.
Dragons, vampires, angels.
Yeah.
Fine. But with that, the party also collected the. I say Lee also would have grabbed the remains of Kaveskal in that spell.
Yes, we have his body.
Yeah.
We can
Wow.
Skin him.
do nothing. We can do horrible things to it.
You have the skull.
Right.
Yeah, but you did return back to the Evolving Manor, and you have spent 3 days resting, just doing nothing apart from sleeping and tending to your wounds. You pick up, I'll start with a brand new week with you guys doing what you were doing. You did spend also, the first thing you will do is, that was a very close fight, and I think you do deserve some form of level up. However, I don't have the levels to give you, so we're giving you a little mini level up.
Oh.
You get to basically roll hit dice as you would when you level up in Michelle, and you also get an ability skill improvement or a feat.
Oh.
So no new abilities, no new spells. You do get basically an ASI feat, and you get a little mini half level.
Question for multi-classes, what do we, if it's different hit dice, what do we roll?
Highest, I would say.
Highest, yeah, whatever the highest is.
That's a 10.
Do that.
We roll ones.
The same as always, the real one, you can choose to roll the highest.
Oh, nice.
That was.
I've got checked.
I believe
I got the
mine's
same.
DS.
Yes, you're always the rogue and bar.
First roll of the day.
You can choose to roll one.
Nice. That's plus 10 health.
Keep a second roll.
Yeah, but we get an ability scoring increase.
Yep, I will take that.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7.
I re-rolled a 3 to get a 7. Heck yes.
Is it D8 for sorcerer?
D6.
Is it counted as like
Your
4?
warlocks are the
Eight.
Yeah. D8 is your highest.
Is it counted as a full thing like with con as well, or is it just
Yeah,
what I've
con
done
as
dice?
well,
Alright, so that's actually
Not bad.
a 9 for me.
That's an average.
I imagine that.
Roll 5.
How would that interact with it?
Nice. Max HP up to 155.
I'm gonna take ability score increase and put +2 in con.
Because you need it.
I'm going to do the same.
Actually, wait, you're.
Don't forget my character back.
Is that one of the stats that you actually struggle with?
It was for the longest time.
Yeah.
Tough has been doing a lot of fucking heavy lifting.
Yeah.
No, but now I have 18 con.
Do that.
I think I've read the con book, so I can actually buff my con to 22. But I
So
can't.
I
don't
need to
take
add
a
another
feat on
7 onto that, so that's now 15.
Do you have tough?
I might take
Yes.
resilience.
Okay. Do you have you used resilient at all?
No.
I would suggest that. Because that is an extra saving throw proficiency.
Right.
Nice.
And you get a +1 on
I
it.
will say, don't waste it on upping your con.
Okay.
Because
That's a feat then.
your item may set your con to a certain number.
It's going to be a big
I'm not
boy.
going to basically make you waste your
Yeah.
bonus gift.
I now have
My
19
con
in
is
Constitution.
12,
I
so
have
it'd add
171
another
HP.
1 onto whatever I rolled. Just wanted to check that I'd done that right.
I have.
Honestly, I would suggest resilient. And put it in a saving throw that you struggle with.
That's all of them, the way I roll.
No, genuinely, that is like your lowest. Because you're going to add a +6 to it.
What are my ability
B.
skills like at the minute?
Int or dex, because they have the same.
Technical shield master as well.
Yeah, shield master.
Or damage, whatever.
Uh,
Or ignore, you can do extra.
yeah, they're both the same.
I'm a cleric with
Dex,
171
dex,
HP
into same
and
saves.
25
Is
AC.
Taro worried about getting the fuck out of the way of big damage?
Ooh, that was a big
Or
bugger.
people fucking with his mind?
I could put both my dex and my wisdom up by 1.
Because you guys have fucked him up massively
Or I
since
could
you
keep feet.
I think Dex is
Do
probably
you have a
the best.
feat in mind?
Because
Not
right now you
currently.
get a +5.
I'd
and
go
next
Maybe
level,
dual
your
wielder.
proficiency will go
Yeah,
up. So you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
proficiency in Dex
So you
saves.
finally add your dex bonus to
And
The
then
second
Ooh,
attack.
and also you can do the whole stone and stuff in like
do wielder.
Mess around.
the amount of times you need to grab something else you can't.
And I'm just like, oh, I need
Yeah.
to drop my weapon.
That's
I'm
pretty
okay
good.
with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I've got +9 to con saves as
You
well.
give good advice. Up dex and wisdom by 1, both of
Okay.
them. Or take dual wielder, or take a different feat.
Do you have proficiency in wisdom saves?
Stop trying to sell everyone on resilience.
No, I'm not, I'm asking.
Proficiency on
Resiliency
with
sounds
saves.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a +1.
It's a +1, so do you have an odd number on your wisdom?
Yes, I could increase my wisdom and my dex.
I mean,
Or take resilient, increase
Oh,
whiz by
oh.
1 and get proficiency in
hate
wisdom
dual
saves.
wielding and save all your issues.
Yeah, one or the other. Do you want to be strong of
Next.
strong of will, or do you want to be able to have fast hands?
You want to be able to do like dropping or picking things up and that. Like,
That is incredibly frustrating because then I'd be able to quick switch between my shield and my weapons.
Yeah, you would.
Which would be incredibly
Which is
powerful.
why it's not an issue for me. It hasn't been for the longest time because I've got dual wielder.
I'm going to take resilience
Because
and increase my wisdom.
then I can have.
Banning resiliency next campaign.
It's only
Please don't. I need it.
My wisdom
I need it for wisdom.
My
Now that we're
wisdom
not
is
fighting
17,
dragons and you're
so-
about to get your shenanigans, I
Oh,
could put the
we
ring
don't
away
have
for a bit.
Yeah.
I could equip. Drop magic for a little bit. Equip the shield. Equip the sword that does the bonus action stuff.
Mhm.
And my amulet of health.
Yeah.
And be a frontline fighter.
Good.
Or I could double down on the too much to think about.
I just put the +2 in con because 9's off. My OCD really wants me to fix my wisdom because it's 15 and the odd number is pissing me
Yeah.
off.
But I've got an odd number now for taking
Mine's
resilience. I've got
17
13 in dex.
Yeah, you got more Dexy though.
Yeah.
You can officially become a rogue.
I think I know what
You could
16 and
carry
19
sneak
is
attack.
going to be because both of them are ASI
Plus,
In full plate armour.
See? So one of them's going to be tough
Clank.
and the other one is getting my con to
you know
20.
what you could do though? You could take 2 levels in rogue and you'd have be able to bonus action dash.
Should really take con.
You'd be quick as fuck.
Low.
Proficiency plus
same
half
time,
proficiency.
the
That
thing
would be
I struggle with
really good for a wisdom
Consistently
save.
is always
No,
the
you
same.
you don't get.
You wouldn't
Just
have
not
to actually that. You would have.
Oh, okay. So it'd be a +7 from a +1.
Yeah.
At the same time, your
Or
con save.
fix the
you have
issue of
15
you-
con saves, don't you? Okay. What's your con at the
Let me
moment?
just double check dual wielder because I
Your
think that
con's
increases
11.
your dex.
My dex.
It doesn't.
My dex.
Well, whenever you've got 2 weapons out, you get a +1 bonus to your AC.
It's
My dex saves now +10.
Oh no, I mean your con score.
Big hulking 8-foot man just jumps, backflips into the air.
I
Captain
would.
America.
I've already done that with Shield.
You are.
You are becoming fucking Captain America.
Just
Captain
he's an
Bang
8-foot dragon man.
Bang. Just take several demotions to become Captain Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Of all the abilities I
Just
have,
lose all the money around it.
Yeah.
Forecasting with the shark is bigger.
The only reason Carol's got the ranks because we want to say
Right.
no. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, I can't deal. I can't let the soldiers deal with this path. They will die. I'll have to take over.
Alright.
Carol would have been happy to stay as a private boy and people going, hey, I'll get this. And just,
Advantage of for concentration checks.
yeah,
I would.
it's a problem
So
I
maybe
have
up your
had.
con so that you
Yeah.
can maybe keep concentration up more, and you also get the benefit of more HP. They put those
I'm getting
2
bullshit stuff to do
ASIs
in work.
into con.
We'll take lucky.
All the awkward bastards to deal with now.
Good rolls.
Say
That's
no.
all.
No.
That's always remember, you are getting one more either feat or ASI, so I would go for the con.
It makes sure the house doesn't go down as much.
It's what I struggle with is dex saves. If I can't pass the dex check, I get hit in the face with things.
You
But
can
if you got more con, you got more chance of getting through it.
you can also give yourself resistance to the damage as well. So well, you have that reaction
What?
ability, don't
I
you?
could have 2 attacks and a shield.
Yeah, but most
What do you mean?
most spells.
Dance
will-
When
longsword.
we go against the dragon,
Yeah, you
that
could.
My regular rapier.
just
Yeah.
And then a quick
override
shield.
resistance.
We're not.
You
We're
could.
not going to face another dragon like
You
that.
could send it out and
No,
then
we're not.
blade.
Mhm.
You know where one is.
That's not bad.
That's
Sleep.
pretty good.
It's asleep, isn't it?
Pretty good.
It would tank
For
my
now,
magic attack.
But we
though.
have the axe
It would,
and
but
Motus.
it's up to you.
It's a primeval dragon. Motus has the axe, and
Yeah. Well, I sent
it's
it
an
to. I
ancient
sent.
white as well.
I
so-
sent it to. I sent the
It's
axe to
idiot.
Leah. To
Mm.
Leah's realm. Because no, just went. I don't need this anymore. I'm
Mm.
sending it far away from me.
What did drop
This
it
is
from?
true. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Or if I
But yeah, I'm gonna get my cons 20 and get tough as well.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. Everyone take my cards at 16.
spell save 20 is not bad.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
really exciting.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Indecisive bean.
You dropped this.
Someone.
Yes,
We need someone to write down this horde.
I'm gonna send it to the group chat as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna read it all out. I'm gonna send it to all. Don't bother trying to write it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
To chat
Get
things.
these sorted down.
Dancing longsword. Does it count as an attacking ally?
No, because it's not a creature.
Okay.
I think it counts as you attacking.
Yeah, it uses your attack, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not. It's just like
It's an extension
like
of
special
you.
weapon. Not an ally. It's just like
Yeah.
exists.
But yeah, you could do the dancing longsword shield and then pull out a rapier for yourself.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
Mm. I will take the dual wielder.
1, 3, 2.
Makes you very makes you pretty frontline.
I did though have basically chicken potato part in a palm sauce.
Did the microwave work okay?
It did work.
Good, good. I've been worried about it.
It's a little bit of a spicy kick as well.
That's not because of the microwave.
No, some mozzarella to make it just more sticky.
Slightly
I was
electrocuted.
going to say that's not spicy.
Slightly electrocuted.
Mozzarella.
The McDonald's by the Etihad had the grimace shake.
Oh, speaking of McDonald's in America, it's shit.
Yeah.
It is horrendous.
That's it's because of the food quality.
No, it's so bad. The chicken nuggets, right?
Oh,
Do you know
wait,
like when you
that's
see
the
the
one.
kids' parties as a kid? Now there's really cheap party nuggets.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They taste the exact same as them.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's because
Yeah, it's awful.
it's also because they chloride the chicken as well.
Yeah, it's bad. It's awful.
Do you mean chlorine?
Yeah, chlorine, same thing.
Yeah.
Apart from that, the rest of it is
Basically, yes.
I mean,
Rebecca.
the amount of sugar
Don't
that's
argue
in their
with
food.
me.
I'm not. I'm just. I could have sworn that the end of a chemical name dictates certain things about its properties.
Probably
so I thought they
does.
were
It
different.
probably does, but I'm an idiot.
Chlorinate, that's the process thing.
Yeah, that-
Chlorinate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the word I was
Just
looking for.
spoonfuls.
But they.
I mean, if there's one, the only thing that RFK Jr. is right about is trying to remove all the chemicals from American
Yes,
food.
because it's vile.
It is.
Tin for each day.
And the sugar
Yeah.
is just ridiculous.
Also,
High
like their
fructose
soft drinks
corn syrup.
taste like nothing.
Yeah.
The only one that had a taste, luckily for me, was not but it tasted just of almonds. There was just no taste.
Yeah, no,
That's-
but
that could be
that's what I.
dangerous, that's cyanide.
Why do you think Americans rave about Mexican Coke?
Oh, that's so good.
But the thing is that also like say
It's
that
only
the
Only
Americans is
Mexican
bad.
joke.
I had that
So
before.
it's like,
Some more bottle.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what
Yeah,
type
it's
of
like,
Coke is it you
what,
referring to?
what's in your food?
No, they haven't. That's the
That's
problem.
not
That's one thing that always does me when Americans are like, oh,
Complain about
Britain's got
food.
bad food. It's like, no, you went here once. You went to a Weatherspoons in the city, and you think that's all British food.
Yeah. Oh, New York had the best food on the worst food probably ever had in England.
Yeah, if you spend over a certain amount, you're gonna get the best food
Yeah,
ever.
I spent a lot on food. Have you and there was no bill less than $300.
Oh.
Between four of us,
That's
That's
bad.
still 50 each.
To be
That's
fair,
what, 40 quid?
to be fair,
before tax.
to be fair, to be fair,
And
in
then
the,
there's the tip.
And I say,
And
although
then
300 is 300 was the cheapest,
What's
it
the
was
tip?
like
6%?
well, like 336 was my cheapest.
on the docks, there's a restaurant that like a friend of mine's American friends. A friend of mine's American friends came to Liverpool, and we went out like on the docks for something to eat because his sister was the manager there. And luckily I was working at the time, but I spent 120 quid and all I had was fish and chips and 2 drinks. And I'm like,
went to the docks.
yeah, that's exactly why I don't go.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's called
And
a tourist trap.
And it is still the most expensive food nonchalantly that I've just bought. It's
Oh.
like,
I wasn't paying attention at that point. I was like, I'm just gonna just
You-
have
you
it.
can't?
You just can't. You have to ignore it. I'm like, there's the bill. Just take the card. I don't know what. I know it's gonna ruin me
Don't-
eventually.
You don't make that happen, Matthew.
I wouldn't. No, but I would never spend that money anywhere else. But on holiday. Fuck it.
Last year I spent
Mm.
$2.5 grand on like festivals and shit.
Yeah, it's just that.
Just tapping.
It's just, you don't walk. You just tap. It's not real. It's Apple Pay. It's not real. Apple's paying for it. I'm just,
Oh.
just tapping
Don't
being like,
myself
"Oh,
for
look
life."
at this." It was.
could get you one.
No.
Too busy spending it on cop or crap.
Yeah. Or weaning yourself off that addiction.
Us playing Magic probably hasn't helped.
Was it
Not
was it
really.
a credit card or you were a debit?
Well,
I felt the itch.
You're like, but those new cards are in,
Yeah.
illegal for 5 years.
Sorry, I
Shuts down
accidentally
the
pressed the wrong jewelry button and it's not letting me
It just
delete
plays
it.
literally like putting this walk from where from work I can get there and back on lunch easy. Like
The new like
Oh, there we go.
found,
it's fine.
I think it's like foundations. That's gonna be standard and legal for 5 years, and that has some like reprints as well, which are really good. And it has some interesting cards.
yeah, I did find a list of some back and forth and I had half of them.
Let's see. Ooh, it looks nice. That's a one. I know,
Apparently in America they are like the customer service. They are pretty aggressive. Is that true?
Oh, it's yes, they like to be there.
Is it,
Is
Is
you've
it-
seen customer service me, is it that bad?
No, it's worse.
Probably.
Go away.
Oh dear.
They just keep coming back and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
Are they trying to like get you
Look
like
at the
Yeah, no, they're trying to like, talk to you so you tip them more because
Yeah,
they're very
tip.
tip heavy system because they don't get paid nothing, just
Yeah.
pay staff more.
6%? Is that the
No,
No,
it's
16
way
more.
Is it more than 6%?
16 was kind of
way more.
To be honest, though, if I was in the US, I just wouldn't leave a tip.
No.
I'm sorry.
I was like, they're not any good, but
That's the
like,
closest
you were
I've
there,
been to Florida.
pretty
That's
solid.
it.
Like, they did it well, and like, I don't feel right when you tip them all, and I'll give you more because I'm an old and I feel nice. I know you'll get paid nothing to be here, so.
I'll be honest, if I was going to America for a food experience, I wouldn't go to New York.
No,
I'd want-
Did you go
I
to the
want to
pizza
go to
place?
somewhere that's got a unique food,
Texas,
like
New York, no.
Texas
Oh, well, if you go for
or Louisiana,
American food, yeah,
or-
go to them. If you want to go for the best food of your life, New York's
That's
really
what
place
you
where
do.
everything you can get everything in New York.
I could just go to London.
That's what London, but it's not as fun.
Not so much
Not
themed
pretty
days, more as our
Did you taste the best pizza in New York?
reviews.
Yeah. Is it actually good?
It's fucking good. We got 2 big slices and it was so good. We just been to Hamilton. We went to Gosford, we didn't. Before we just went back to Hamilton like, oh, I'm starving. So we mum and dad were still out, so I'm like, I'll bring down and see if they can grab us like a pizza. And we went back. And they went to Rage by pure chance. I was like, oh.
I'm going.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, they brought us some pepperoni pizza back and it was fucking good. It was like the best pizza out of a cardboard box. Like, imagine a pizza box. Like, you say a normal pizza box. Square pizza box, you get a normal pizza in.
Yeah.
That was just one slice of pizza. We've got a picture of it.
That's bad.
It's America, everyone's got to be massive.
No.
But it's
For
also
really good
expected
pizza,
to not be
this is an
one
exception we are willing to make.
It's meant to be like leftovers and stuff.
It's
This
also-
big for one slice.
The Codex Astartes approves this.
A slice, how
Is
is
that
like,
not?
that's your full meal. That slice of pizza is a full meal. That's what you'll have for like your tea. Trying to find the picture. Oh, wait, what day was it?
I will speak to Lord Gilman about this.
Nothing.
He's currently back.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he's only just got on the
That was the
Codex.
size of the box. It was like 2 slices of pizza. But there's 2 in each box.
They are.
he got on the bus that goes past here, probably about 5
Codex
minutes.
Astartes.
Probably at
is
least another 5 to 10
bullshit.
minutes away.
Okay. I was just making sure because I heard something.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
the Black
that's
Templars.
the area.
They're the ones
Yeah,
that
no.
hate the Codex Astartes.
But it's still good to be
Be aware of things.
the
Rush
chill out
jobbed.
episode.
Rush was a jobber. Rush was a jobber.
My camera was just full of food pictures.
He could have ended the
Just
heresy,
realised I
but
don't
he
think
didn't.
I've checked in on Doc since the whole t-shirt.
I got a-
festival.
He absolutely jobbed.
Okay.
Someone killed Erebus.
Yeah.
No, he could have killed Horus.
You could pretend he has a mission where he's not gonna.
Didn't he have a duel one with Horus?
He
And
also
he nearly won.
No, actually won.
He actually won.
He'll allow you to feel better for competition. He
Um,
doesn't care though, he would
I don't think he did.
Yeah,
have.
I've not had him out for a very long time because we've been fighting things that have been far too heavy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Excuse me, what?
I'm quite grateful of that.
Reason why
Not dying over it.
Yes, that's why he's not been so good. I'm gonna summon him back now and just have my little guy back.
But what everyone
Pretty
is pretty much finished. We will quickly go through
Is that pixel yeah?
Kubescal's haul.
It's a 7.
I thought I got a new phone. If I can
No, I've had this for a while.
I haven't given one with you, but this is an 8A, so it just looks very
I've
very
got for a
simple.
weekend.
Yeah, no, man, this is a 7.
Joe does, I don't. Mine's the same. Joe's actually got
really
two.
good. They're really good.
Yeah. I had a 4A before this.
No.
Anyway, Kubescal's treasure hoard.
That's how good looks.
Are we
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
In assorted coinage, you have 50 million gold of assorted coinage, from coppers to platinums to coils to assorted coinage.
How many clones can we get with that?
None,
You
because you're
have,
not
and
spending
again,
anything.
you guys can spend the time going to people, having stuff praised. I'm not going to make you roll for anything. There's a few things that I will tell you that after this time. Yes, no. You come across these huge gold bars and like
Bricks.
a brick, more like a gold brick. Like
Bullion.
A gold rectangle.
Bullion is what
Yeah, that's what it's called. You've got 25,000 gold bars.
Okay.
We knocked over 4 knocks.
I know. Yeah,
There's no gold in 4 now.
10,000 gold gems. 3 25,000 gold diamonds.
Oh, okay. Keep them safe.
200,000 gold worth of assorted art objects, you know, decorative cutlery. 200,000
Haberdasheries, things like that.
assorted art objects.
Haberdasheries?
Yeah, cutlery, haberdashery.
Do you know what a haberdashery is?
Oh, we've
No,
only got
sure.
one out.
It's a hash
well,
out.
that was
Oh, yeah,
I've only got one more.
You can play like a very fancy.
We find out what
happens.
happens.
Handstand with that,
Ooh,
with a golden frame.
I'm an idiot.
I get back to that in a minute. You have 150 regular healing potions.
This man was packing.
You found like a wagon, like one just scooped up, which was like a full car.
Just like in the middle of the fight, he just cracks it open and drinks the
No,
entire
When
wagon.
he had a chance, he would have like just thrown into this, but he didn't get it. You also find there's 100 great healing potions and like another kind of part of this wagon. 50 superior healing potions, and in total,
Just went in.
23 supreme healing potions.
Oh.
You find 20 in this cart and another 3 can scatter on hold. Right, I'll do that as well in a minute.
I should have done a perception check to see if he had any healing potions in his lair.
Just Dan running over to the thing, drink.
You also come across 9 2,500 gold piece platinum bracelets. These very nice, kind of large bracelets decorated with fine designs. Probably floral patterns, I imagine. This one's funny. 3 7,500 gold piece chandeliers. 3 huge chandeliers.
Okay, so we just outfit our manner of chandeliers.
You come across 6 5,000 GP rubies in like a small pouch. Actually, quite a large pouch, like a sack. You see in this very nice kind of glass case 7,500 GP diamond. You also come across this very beautiful platinum and gem encrusted tiara with 7,500 gold. Diamond, rubies, sapphires all around.
Literally the party.
You also find 5, items of jewelry, each worth 2,500 gold pieces. Imagine 2 earrings, a necklace, a bracelet, and a ring. You come across another kind of crate of, I think this is probably all this gap through the hoard, sorry. You find a total of 14 1,000 GP rubies. And that is the last of the
Our next
artifacts.
invite to the ball, we're going to be outfitted.
Now the items. The first thing you see is this nice kind of black leather cloak, which you identify as a cloak of protection. You see this small pouch. There's a small little kind of stone globe, and inside is a bunch of kind of really coarse, dry sand. It is dust of dryness.
That's terrible, Adam.
What have you said?
What would happen if someone swallowed the dust of dryness?
Oh, it is wrong. It's like
Sand.
yeah,
Like
it's sand.
eating silica gel.
Yeah.
That silica, you know those dry packs?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like eating that.
I don't
It's all
want to
only
think of
straight salt.
Be
Yeah,
like,
it's rough.
throw, just dehydrate.
Yep,
Horrible
you
way to
would
go.
dehydrate.
It's a rough side. Trying to find a warm lifestyle.
Terrible.
It's been a day in work.
What happened?
Morons, a lot of them. One had attitude, so I sent it back.
I'll have a story like that as well. That's also not on the record. I was quite mean to a child.
From you.
I was about to make the joke. Man punched a child. And then he said it was
I don't
a
punch a
child.
child.
You kicked the child.
No, I didn't assault a child in any shape or form.
Not even verbally. You said you were quite mean.
Well. Behind the back.
Verbal assault is still counted as
It was
battery.
behind the back.
No, my God.
So the next thing you find, I can't find the description of this, I'm just going to describe it how well. Okay. You see this huge book, gold kind of pages, black leather with kind of swift arrows drawn on it. Is a manual of gainful exercise.
Ooh, that's the
deck.
deck.
Oh, it's
Or strength plus concept.
It's a dex book.
The next thing you see is this long. Oh, why have you vanished? What is going on? Oh, why have my nose crashed? Not what I wanted right now. Go with me.
Nothing.
Who needs it?
Dex runs Iggy and Click.
Iggy's dex is set though.
No, it's not.
No.
My charisma's set.
Oh.
What's your dex right now?
70?
Ooh.
So you come across this long white staff, kind of blue decorations. Kind of imagine like the North Pole, white and blue. The image of it, or like the North
Yeah.
I know what I mean. But there's also like small blue gems and kind of snowflakes drawn on it. It is a staff of frost.
What's that do?
Yeah, well, you know what it is. You identified one. You see, there's also this small kind of stone, like a cat's face. Click has one very similar. It's a stone of good luck.
Ooh.
You then see this very nice red loot with kind of like green decorations and these kind of very nice brass, really brass strings. It is a DOS loot. In terms of the bard.
A what?
A DOS loot. It's one of the instruments of the bard. You see this very kind of small, rusty coloured bag. It is a bag of tricks, and there's a rust version of it. You see a very nice pair of like black shoes with white stripes and these kind of feathered wings painted on the side of them. They
Ooh,
are
that's a secret.
winged boots. Then come across a few potions. The first one you see is this very long and thin potion vial with this red kind of flickering liquid inside. It is a potion of longevity. Next you see is a very classic looking potion bottle with this clear but also murky looking liquid inside. It is a potion of visibility. And the final is this round potion bottle with a cork top it as a potion of vitality. It's got like a reddish pinkish liquid inside. You see another one of these staffs made of like brass and red decorations with kind of symbols of fire on it. It is a staff of fire. You then image of this. I don't know what it looks like. Okay. You see this amulet. It's black amulet with kind of metal decorations around them and small arrows, you're guessing, or little symbols pointing inwards to several symbols, and you recognise them as the symbols of the planes. It is a amulet of the planes.
Ooh.
Oh yes! We've got plane movement again!
You see a pretty simple suit of splint armour. It is +1 splint. And then next to that is a very nicely crafted curved short sword. So +3 short sword. You then see this small, very small, like ruby stone red little ball, which we identify as an iron stone of strength. You then see another one of these huge kind of vaulted up carpets. There's another carpet flying. And then another ring with kind of several jotting out points. There's another ring of telekinesis.
It's not bad.
The next thing we see is this very, very nicely crafted staff. Made from wood, but had bits of metal kind of decorating the top and bottom, and several grit points along it. It is a staff of striking. There's then this very long, red-tipped, barbed arrow, which is an arrow of humanoid's leg. Then you see this small little bottle that's kind of like white liquid inside, and there's a universal solvent.
Ooh,
You also find a small feather, which you recognise as a femfall token. You find a few more potions. You find this big potion vial, huge, probably as big as like a small dog or small cat. Again,
That's
it's
a
a
joke.
big potion vial. And you see it is, yeah, like that. Inside there is this stony coloured greyish liquid, like chunks of rock inside. Is a potion of stone giant strength. Then see a bit of a smaller one, blue. Same kind of size vial, but inside there's this kind of blue liquid and there's kind of frost along the sides of it. It is a potion of frost giant strength. You then see this big old cube. You find another cube at the gate. I will roll the faces, but I'll do that in a minute.
Is this the loot pile?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
You've
very.
been going for an hour. You've been going for the
We
loot
just stop.
pile.
I've joined just finished rolling.
I just. Ah,
I'm so
over here.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
You then see this ring with like several kind of like spell scrolls or arcane symbols carved onto it. It's a ring of spell tending.
Oh.
There is then this. I'm going to adjust for this. You see this small knife, but it's almost like in the shape of like a magical wand with the symbol of Mr. on it. It is a Holy Avenger, but in dagger form, and it is a tooth of Mr. You'll see another suit of chainmail, a +3 chainmail.
Oh shit.
You'll see another one of these stones. This is more of like a slab with like this crystalline metal, and there's an iron stone of greater absorption. Then, this is the dangerous one. And you actually lose like this very fancy looking, ornately carved sword as someone goes to pick it up, and it kind of passes through this floating black sphere. The sword just vanishes and is destroyed. As you see a sphere of annihilation.
Oh.
You need to outfit the mech with that. Just hold it in front of it.
It's just floating. You probably lost a few like bits of small treasure to it.
Moving things away from it.
But it is just floating freely. In like Lee's probably backed it into here now.
Do you want me to force cage it?
I don't think that's gonna work.
It's an intelligence
Let's
check
have
to
to take
control
out
it,
the
right?
rubbish again.
That's true. We
Oh.
never have to. That is a good. Is the
How do you move?
What?
we never have to take out the rubbish again.
Try.
I joined it.
Maybe,
Use my force ability.
maybe away from the loot pile.
Yeah, I'm
Move
just
the loot pile
gonna
first.
help
Yeah,
back
that's-
everything away from that thing.
Okay.
I guess it's face the last thing.
No.
Oh.
That was like one of the first random things I rolled.
Yeah, that dagger is yours. Oh wait.
Here.
That's me a bit tuned by Paladin. Holy Avenger. So, what you could
Leah, take a level in
I think I
Paladin.
can use it.
Oh shit, yeah.
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 No,
Oh.
I just don't care about race or class requirements.
No, but it's just like stab. You could have a dagger.
I do
like-
worship Mistra as well,
That's an, isn't
Yeah.
it? You're an interesting person to hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't think Saban would take up Holy Avenger.
It gives you
Stabbing isn't really
option
his thing.
saves.
Huh?
Yeah, but you don't.
Option saving throws
Oh,
as well to
The
people
dog
around you.
flute.
okay, I might.
It says that you can
I mean-
use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells.
And it's a
And
plus
that if you're not
3 as
attuned
well.
to
So
it,
if you need
you
a
can
melee
still play it
weapon,
as long as you make the wisdom saving
and it
throw.
does extra damage against
So you
undead.
can cast the spells if you make the
I
saving
mean,
throw.
I believe
Even if you're not attuned to
I
it.
will double check.
New instrument.
Just so you know,
Takes primacy.
just so you know,
Well, we'll
Joe.
get to that in a second. Let's
Okay,
try.
yeah.
We didn't level up, but we did get.
Oh yes, you got like a minor half level up. So basically, level up as you would normally, roll like your hit dice, and you get an ability to improvement or feat. But you don't like gain another level, you're getting more spells. So you just get more hit points and an ASI or feat.
that's a lot of choices. Okay, I will think about that.
Well, I'll get back to the 10 counts and loot and the sphere in a moment. The next thing you come across is this suit, very nicely crafted. Really, this kind of like bronze coloured suit of full plate metal armour. Looks maybe Zakinian in nature, the kind of similar kind of brass, bronze they use for their armour. Well, it looks too big to be just the normal armies. You then see, and there is this glass case. There's a small handle on it, and inside you see a crackling bolt of lightning. And you identify this. The case itself is just a magical housing unit, but what's inside is something known as the Storm King's Lightning. Sorry, the Storm King's Thunder.
Is that to do with the armor, or is that different?
Yeah, that's separate.
Okay.
Right, Storm King's Thunder.
So the armor's just normal armor.
Just a normal
no,
plus
no,
one.
plus
It's
one.
+1.
The next thing you see is this green orb. When you look into it, you see kind of swirling patterns here, whispers in a language that most of you are familiar with now. If you look into the orb of dragonkind.
Oh.
What? Oh, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The next things you see are these bangles. They are these kind of silver bangles with kind of blue plate diamonds decorating them, with symbols of like wind and waves on them. They are known as the bangles of the wind blessed, or the wind's blessing, sorry. Back. The final item, second last item we see in the sword, is this potion. Very ornate crystal and gold potion vial with this elegant looking like wax stopper. And you just faintly see inside this kind of red liquid. It is a potion of dragon's majesty. A red dragon. I think you come across a very, very nice spell book. Most of the spells in this book are torn out or useless, but there are enough spells in this book that you can basically take them out as scrolls, electro scrolls. The first one is just a scroll of summon fire. That's level spell. There's also a scroll of stone skin. You come across a few more high level spells. A scroll of power word pain. Ooh, nice. A scroll of power word stun. Nice. A scroll of power word kill. A scroll of meteor swarm. A scroll of foresight.
Oh.
On the very far back, there is one more scroll. You can identify it.
Oh my god, it's
Level 10.
Level scroll. Identify doesn't work on it, but identify doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
But you can use the scroll.
We just don't know what will happen.
Try and find someone who knows to get a match
BOGO!
Not leaving it to
No.
fucking BOGO.
That we've got to get out of the old mate who just gave the shield.
Now, because if he knows what it is, he might want
That's
it.
a temporal spell.
I guess something about
I imagine I've missed.
Yeah, it does, but at the same
We
time,
won't want to have it.
yeah. Like, I've given him enough.
That's Joe finding out how much gold we have
Yeah.
now.
But that, or just coins or in total?
Just
No,
don't.
just got old.
You're not
just
finished
got
with
I
it.
old.
haven't read past the first line.
What's the
I did all the gems.
What's the Stormking's Thunder? Because that's not on D&D.
So no, it's because I'm not written up yet. But it is the thunderous powers of the Storm King, one of the leaders of the Giants back in the Dragon Wars. And it was stolen by Kaveskal during the Dragon Wars. And it is basically the power, or a bit of the power of one of the most powerful Storm Giants in existence.
I have an idea.
It has a few abilities. I've not written up yet, but I will get it for you for later in the week. There's also one more thing I completely forgot to mention. Oh.
Okay.
Did I do all the potions? I did.
Yeah.
Did many
he did a lot of
potions.
potions.
The final thing you see, and this is something Bethel was meant to use, but he didn't, so he found it on his body. Around one of his claws is this huge, ancient-looking ring. You identify it, and it is known as the ancient ring of Ragazan, the striking variation of it. Anyone can make a history or arcana check at times.
I would like to make a history check.
Try history. No.
I have this. Ooh, maybe. 17.
Terrible.
Hang on.
Reroll.
What's 16 plus 17?
A
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Hang on.
33.
33.
33.
Whatever that number is. That's what I got.
So, history you're doing, what are you doing, arcana?
Okay.
So,
I did history, got 20.
right, so only you two know
I got
this.
an 11.
All you know that Ragazan is like a fable figure. You know, they're this ancient warrior, old in their time, they were warlord who had these powerful items. You two know that there were 10 of these rings, and you used to wear one on each finger. And the story goes that each of these rings gave him incredible power over all different things. Every tale you hear has a different variation of what these rings were. But obviously, you know, this was from thousands of years ago, it's only a story. Or is it? And you find this striking variation, which basically means you can use this ring to basically strike out an enemy. It does, I'm not got again, not this written up, but it does quite a lot of damage at range and close. And there are 9 more to complete the set, but you know, they're not real. They're from a 4 times the story.
Does it look nice?
It is like this. So this one would be this simple. I imagine more like brass ring with like a red kind of detailed inlay in between the two kind of bits of brass. Yeah, just an old story. An old ancient artifact that doesn't actually exist. Or does it?
Apparently it does.
So I will let you folks know.
I'm just gonna
I
say.
don't know, yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna say there's the Storm King's Thunder. Give that back to the Giants.
Yeah.
They are our
We'll see what it does first.
allies for life.
I assume none of us can wear it because it's a giant armor.
That's
No,
not.
no,
It's a.
It's
thing.
a
It's
case
like a
with
little glass box with crackling fire. It'd be thunder, not rain. It's thunder clouds.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was armor.
What's the bangles
Depends
of
what it
wind
is
and-
first.
Yes,
So,
I can't find them.
They're
What?
Yeah, customized for
That'd be why.
Finding the
I'll
box.
send it to you. But you have both. You have both of you got the ankles and the
We'll see what it
wrists.
does first.
By wearing one bangle on your wrist and one on the ankle on the same side, you can summon a barrier of buffeting wind at a moment's notice. When you or a creature within 5 feet of you are hit by a weapon attack, you can use your reaction to impose a -5 penalty to the triggering attack roll, potentially causing the attack to miss. You must be able to see the attacker. You can also use it on just your ankle. While wearing both the bangles on your ankles, wind graces you every step. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet. The maximum distance you can jump is doubled. You can hover up to 2 feet above the solid ground. Off the solid ground. If you have a flying speed, your flying speed also increases by 10 feet, and you wear them both just on your wrists. While wearing both the bangles on your wrists, a gentle wind swirls around you. The range of your unarmed strikes increases by 5 feet, pummeling into your target with forceful winds. And once on each of your turns, when you hit a large or smaller creature with a melee weapon attack or an strike, you can push that creature up to 50 feet away from you. In addition, the normal range of your throwing weapon properties increases by 15 feet.
Wow.
And that was.
The bangles of wind something.
The only thing that I
From
would
on
think
your
about that
wrists,
is like
both of
move
your
a bit
ankles
faster.
Yeah.
So that'd be much easier for something else.
I'd like it for the melee, but are they attunement? I
They are
assume. Yeah.
I assume most of these are attunement.
Most likely you will come across
Yeah.
here are achievement, yes. But you also
Cloak of Protection, is that attunement?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because I know there's one of those cloaks or one of those things which isn't attunement and it's like the other one else. Might be boots of something.
Suits of Elder County, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm wearing them.
Same. Right. The gems and jewellery and art pieces altogether, that's 1,166,500.
We thought we were rich last week.
Put that in the bank, sell them,
Protection is
whatever you want. Vampires have it taken off your hands.
Really? Yeah, interesting.
You can do a bit of travel, you know, to the cave and well, get some gems sold.
Get an auction going.
Even do it to release them,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
and sell the gems and stuff.
Keep those 25k diamonds.
I was just working out all the prices.
We
were.
should give some of this back as reparations.
To who?
To who?
The country.
To,
I mean, I've got to talk to them.
Yeah.
Do we call you Lord now?
That's a good point. Do you have a title now?
I mean, yeah, but no.
King of the Dragons.
I mean, I just set
Lord
them.
and Tyrann.
We just set them free from one giant asshole. I don't think it's a good idea for them to be under another
You're not that big.
yet.
You are an adult dragon now as well.
Ooh.
I didn't take your shield, but there's a lot not done. I'll pay off.
Have you?
You've been in a different country.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
You got
Also,
your
you're not
shots?
as big as a jerk as you think you are.
Everyone's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It just depends on how far you know them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should go and speak to them in Tehran at some point.
Okay, I got it. Go.
That's a good ring.
Loot.
Yes, I got it. Yes.
Hmm.
Just in time.
Yeah, it's a little vague, and it does make a difference.
This is so much stuff.
Ah,
We're gonna
There is
do
so
all this
much
stuff.
We have allies to our outfit.
I know, but just like the sheer logistics of thinking, give this to you, give this to you, that might take me an hour just to do. Oh. Another ring of telekinesis.
Like a flying carpet.
Yeah.
So the size is this the massive carpet again?
Big same size.
2 big massive fucking flying carpets.
Did you say there was a
I
tuning
can show
ring?
you the
There is.
world.
Ring of swift tuning.
I can show you the world.
So what it is you can play it,
Mhm.
and you pass this and you don't take the psychic damage.
Okay.
You take 2d4 psychic damage and try and play it and fail save.
If you aren't attuned to it.
You are attuned to it, yeah. So you can play it normally while attuned to it, as is playing an instrument. You try and play it while you're not attuned to it. You make a save, you fail save, you take damage.
Okay, but I'm thinking because it's
No,
the
so
playing of the
spells-
instruments that cast the
spells
spells.
anywhere. Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you can play it while casting a spell, and you can play it normally while
Okay,
casting a spell.
but if you're playing it to cast a spell, you have to be attuned to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the same is only for that. You try and play it while being attuned to it.
Okay. I just wanted to check because the wording is a little strange. Because it doesn't say whilst attuned to it, you
Yeah.
can play it too.
Can you plug me in? Yes, please.
The Cold Dragon,
Yeah.
is that where it's like they just follow the orb wherever, or can you do the call in the middle of somewhere and
Sphere
then
of
fuck off and
annihilation.
then just go to wherever it was where the call came from?
I think you might have to fight Harris for it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
What?
What's the orb of dragon kind?
The Sphere of Annihilation.
Yeah, the sphere of annihilation.
Yeah.
The other dragon kind, it Mo just goes yoink. No one is having that because it can directly control them. So he's like, nope, I'm good.
Question. The
Okay, I've got the list of
reading the
magic
thing
items.
for the
Let's organise them.
orb dragon kind. It says thing for core dragons. While you control the orb, you can use an action to cause the artifact to ascend a telepathic called that extends in all directions for 40 miles. Evil dragons in range feel compelled to come to the orb as soon as possible at the most direct route. Does that come to where the call came from, or if you moved off, would they follow the orb?
It comes to the orb.
Right, so if you move, they
They
follow.
track the orb basically.
Right, that's the idea gone then. Teleport into the middle of the pie, go hello, and then teleport out.
Mhm. It feels incredibly unethical to use something like that.
It's a
You take away a creature's free will.
It's not.
That's why I went yoink.
Yeah. Knowing what that is, good. You can have that. Iggy wants no part of that.
It says they can feel compelled to come to the orb. Doesn't say
I do think-
doesn't you control them?
I do think you should take the dex book.
Does anyone else want it, or do you want to give it a click?
Is it Dex book?
There's
Yeah.
Dex book.
Did I miss that?
Manual of
You-
whatever.
You use
range a lot.
you use it.
Do.
It'll increase it. It'll help your dex save. It'll help your attack and bonus, and it'll help your AC. If you're
Sorry,
u-
could you repeat that? I was
so
reading the
it'll help your dex save. It'll help your to attack,
Mhm.
and if you're wearing light armor, it'll also help out in your the AC.
Which means I might go down back to my other armor,
You,
depending on what
yeah.
would be better for me. Which is good, because my AC's only 19
And then the
and
next-
these things are hitting for like 26.
and then the next thing, like the next ability score increase you could take, you could put +1 on your dex and have 20 dex. I think it's
That would
better
be
for you
very
to.
good.
I think it'd be better for you to have that.
What Dex do you have at the moment?
17.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't take an ASI to get it up high and then read the book.
I could, if I did that and didn't take dual wielder.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get to 22. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't get to 22. Oh, we found another next book.
Fucking
Um,
buy another dex book.
In
Oh my
that
god, there's
case,
so much stuff.
I will take the dex book. And then I will put in brackets 0 hours red.
Yeah, good luck for you can keep track of that.
Well, we've got.
God, that was not
We're
fun.
sat on our asses for like 3 days. You could do it then.
That's a good
So
point.
could you.
So those 3 days are downtime. This 3 days we need to stop and count and not die. You get nothing during them 3 days.
Okay.
Apart from buy offhandedly a spot.
Sure.
Mhm.
You can.
I already took the 10k off for it. Just a random spot in the middle of Ceredilia, that's ours.
We've not checked in the orphanage for a while. Could I do that during the downtime and just...
After 3 days, yeah.
Okay.
But for these 3 days, you're not like
It-
we're chilling. You
We are
all
sick in bed.
Die, you are still bleeding. You're bandaged.
I didn't die.
You're fucked.
I got dragon breath right to the face,
Yeah,
but I didn't
you
die.
guys are- but you guys basically.
Crispy.
You need to. You can't do anything. You need to rest. You have. Some may say a expended your resources for the time needed to recharge them.
Okay.
This mechanic couldn't stop. Ooh, you guys gonna do so much. You guys try to do an activity, you just collapse and exhaustion or the pain from the barrel.
Vanadium's looking after me.
Yeah.
Just occasionally request a cup of tea.
Do you want the rust bag of tricks?
What does the rust bag of tricks do?
It's the same as your other one, but you roll a d8. You could pull a rat, an owl, a mastiff, a goat, a giant boar, a lion, or a brown bear.
Heck yeah!
Is that the thing you pull out like random animals?
Yeah. What else have we got?
Because that sounds like a good idea.
More summons. What else have we got? There's the arrow of humanoid slaying. Don't know where that's gonna go. That's the dragon's
We could give that to Talon.
He's not at the arrow of. He doesn't use a bow.
Oh, he doesn't. Who's the other angel lady that fights with us sometimes?
We haven't seen for
Your Fiona. If we
Yeah,
give
right.
it to her.
Not heard that person's name.
She's the angel that we
we get
saved
from the temple.
when we flooded it with two
Oh,
gallons of endless water.
We'll probably go and deal with that at some
We should
point.
probably go pick those up.
But we can't. I think they're gone.
No, just
But we just need to dispel it.
water breathing and bloop, 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 bloop,
No,
bloop.
I mean, I think they've shattered and the portals that led to the war plane are just out now.
Does that happen?
But we spiked them into an evil magic temple, so I think they're gone.
Just about.
My god, this is hard to organise.
Looking through it, I don't think I'll take any items from it. I mean, apart from like potions, which I imagine we're going to split
Yeah.
up. But I don't think anything on here is necessarily better than what I have.
That's
Horn of
we've got
Requiem,
half it when we do it.
the +3 Amulet of the Devout, and
It's
the
Tome
Crook
of
of Ra.
Creator. I probably shouldn't read
That's
that.
What
mine.
about the armour? Is
Uh,
+3
in
chain
none
now?
of- That's heavy. I've only got proficiency with medium.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
I've got proficiency with light and medium, but I'm quite happy with my armor until I boost my dex up. What was that book called?
The manual of.
Oh, it's a
Swift of
manual.
Action.
That'll be why I can't find it.
What's the Stone of Luck?
But
Some that you'd
saves
love.
by +1.
You'd love it. It's ability checks and saves +1.
That sounds like Sylvan's thing.
Click has one.
Yeah.
Right, I will take
Stone
that.
of Flying? Did I write that right?
There's
There's a cup.
full token.
No, I think that's meant to be carpet, but I wrote it wrong.
There's a
Yeah.
flying carpet, yeah.
Yeah, that's meant to be carpet, but I wrote it down wrong. I'm just categorizing them so I know what I'm looking at. My goodness.
Where's my rusty bag of tricks?
Should we roll for the cubic gate?
Oh, I'm glad of that, yeah. That's what I was
That'd be great. We need to
Yeah.
stop Mandor. If it's got good planes on it, we need to say, hey Mandor, scratch that last order.
Could Mandor just swap the things that are on it?
No. I
Well,
mean,
sure.
it just means that we have a cubic gate that goes to the same location. That's fine.
Go to different locations.
Yep, just get two.
Yeah, he also won't give you all your money back to tell him to stop.
No, of course.
He is several weeks into this. He's like,
Yeah, I think he got it.
80k back.
I knew 80k if I'd give you 200k and what I've made so far.
Entirely fair and reasonable.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh,
What?
the Ironstone.
Yeah.
The Great
Which Ironstone? Yeah, that's
Great
they're good.
Absorption. Ironstone, the Great Absorption. With this marble, lavender and green ellipsoid. While this marble, lavender and green ellipsoid orbits your head, you can use your reaction to cancel a spell of 8th level or lower, cast by a creature you can see and targeting only you. Once the stone has cancelled 50 levels of spells, it burns out and turns to grey, losing its magic.
Can we
if
tell
the
how many it's...
If the target, if you're targeted by a
been
spell,
used 3 times. You got 47 uses left.
if you're targeted by a spell whose level is higher than the number of spell levels the stone has left, the stone can't cancel it.
What does this one of strength do?
Your
It's like a
strength
raging
score
Is
increases
strength.
by
that
2
requiring attunement?
to a
attunement
maximum
zone?
of
Yes.
20.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's. So was it absorption?
Greater absorption.
Or greater absorption?
I suggest that Harris takes the Ioun Stone for when we go do boss battles.
Increases strength.
No, the spell
Oh, the spell,
translation
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask for the spell turning ring.
Oh yeah,
What does that do?
If you are
It bounces
targeted
it
by
back.
a spell,
You
so it's
have
only if its spell directly targets you, you can cancel it. If it's of what level is it or lower?
I think it's 8 or lower.
7th.
7th or lower, you instead turn the spell back on the caster.
Oh, that would
But
be
it can't be an AoE. It has
Wait.
to be.
to be single
target.
target.
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against spells to target only you. In addition, if you roll a 20 for the save and the spell is 7th level or lower, it bounces it back,
Still advantage.
using all the caster stuff
Mm.
against them.
What are your spell saves like?
It's
It would go better for you.
Yeah. My saves are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As long as you don't roll a 2, you've got a high 20.
What? How often are you targeted by single target spells though? You're
How-
normally in melee, so it's normally single target attacks that get you.
Yes, but also at the same time, that means any caster that tries to get rid of me can't.
Yes.
Which is why I asked for it, because I get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because Harris gets targeted more by ranged things and spells,
Yes.
whereas you get melee attacks drawn to you.
I mean,
so
it
you're
really,
less
dep-
likely
it re-
to activate it.
the thing is, it does require the person to make a really good saving throw.
To bounce it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the advantage on the save,
Mhm.
which is good.
I didn't even know that was an item. I kind of want that stone of good luck.
Just generally ability checks and saving throws. That's insane.
I've been a minute and not.
Salvan is a skill monkey.
Mhm.
Like, his main thing is making checks for you guys.
Mhm.
Oh, let's see if I can log into D&D Beyond this week.
I think they must have had a mass log out.
No, I wasn't affected.
Yeah. But I log out anyway.
Bless you.
Thank you.
This one's like,
The universal solvent was just meltating and sticky.
it's
Mhm.
just epic.
Might be handy for Click to have for picking locks and such.
No,
No,
that's not easy for anyone. You just like stick yourself to something.
No, that's the reagent. The solvent undoes anything sticky.
Everyone does end this. Oh, I thought it was the.
I think most of the armor should probably go to the army.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might. I'm curious as to if the chainmail is better for me than what I'm currently wearing.
Experiment.
Chainmail's the lowest AC heavy armor.
Oh, probably not then. I'm currently enchanting myself +2 plate mail.
Yeah, no, the
So you
plus
get
2
full plate.
mail is
Yeah.
so base base
could-
chainmail is 16, plate mail's 18.
Yeah.
So that for you is plus 20. The chainmail's plus 19.
Okay. So I could just, with the money we have now, I could just buy myself some
You
like
could, yeah.
+3 if we can
Yeah.
find it somewhere.
You could.
Holy fuck.
As weird as it sounds, the loot's not going to be very much use to me because it's a lower level than the other instruments I have. The only reason I would take it is because collect all of the instruments,
You're just gonna
which
hold
is
it.
not a very good reason to have something like
You
that.
can outfit your own band.
could cast a mirror image on myself and just be all of the players.
Maybe keep it for an after campaign thing. Should you survive, make your own band of traveling bards with these mystical instruments.
I'm retiring to a little cottage in the countryside.
What if there's no
Matthew,
countryside?
can you plug me in there?
What if there's no countryside?
Then I probably have bigger problems than
will it-
finding a
will
place
it
to
flow
retire
down?
to.
Could you put that away?
Hmm?
Ooh, what are you?
Dragon's Majesty.
Oh yeah, just it turns you
Change
into
it.
a
Is
red
it?
dragon.
Yeah.
We'll put it down here.
Adult red dragon for an hour.
It does what now?
Potion of Dragon's Majesty.
Oh, it's a potion.
When you drink this potion, you transform into an adult dragon of the same kind as the dragon scale that came from the bottle, which is Archon's red. Transformation lasts for an hour. Anything you wear and melts into your if it melts into your form or falls to the ground. For your duration, you are a dragon, but you retain languages, personalities, and memories. You can't use dragons to change shape, or select legendary or layer actions.
Do we know what age the scale?
It's
Adult.
it's adults, no matter what it's come from.
Sweet.
And there's a staff of striking as well.
We need to have conversations with some people, especially your brothers,
Yeah. Yeah.
because we've got primeval dragon scales.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
They could probably make some fucking shit out of that.
Do you reckon the Brothers Forge Blood could work on them too?
Could do.
I think isn't that where we got the
current
armor
one,
scale?
From the
Yeah.
armor from
Yeah.
But your brothers are like the demigods of fucking crafting.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And you've
true.
got that
Well,
mini
one of them.
forge that you've got.
I've got a
harnesses.
strange
Yeah.
forge thing.
Yes, illustrate.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, illustrate.
I've got no problem.
Here is this giant dragon body. Have at it.
It's like, oh, not another one. This one's sleeping as well.
The dragon just gonna like take the scales. Someone's gonna have to.
We can.
Leah
carve
can,
it.
use these, can take these scrolls from the spellbook, can't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Erwin could as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
Erwin's
ask.
like
We
got
could
that.
ask Erwin about the 10th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
think
might
so.
know. He might also have a heart attack when we show him it, because it's
Out of it, fine standby.
Anyone need spell scrolls? Is that right?
no,
Yes,
it's
everyone
naturally
can
died
use
of old
on your
age.
spell list,
And
like,
Caro's
you
like,
cast.
I thought that should have been me.
It's not on your spell list.
So she is
or
it.
you
Oh,
can't
Caro's
cast a level
escaped.
of it. Then you have to make a check.
Caro going into the afterlife.
Yeah, they come back.
So I could probably.
My god, I
Are
might
any-
actually take
none
the
of the
holy
Watch it
wizards
be
will
the turn.
Yeah.
Are there any?
Everyone
ritual
around you
spells
gets
that
turned
exist
inside
that I
out. Their
don't
tibias explode and then they disappear.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Might
maybe
just
it's
collect
power word
them as
scrunch.
That's
I
everything
think
that
it
would
was
have
the
been
bonus,
for Bahamut, it would have been changed.
Yeah.
Just,
I thought it was capped by class.
I'll double check. I think it's either you can learn the ones with that class
Mm-hmm.
or there's a cap on top. I'll double check.
Sure. Because I'm looking up the power word stun, power word pain, and power word kill
Avengers
because
and Dagger as well.
I'm pretty sure those
Yeah, I
are
can.
bad
I can
spells.
also wield that.
I'm
as
pretty
sure
a
it's
symbol.
powered
I might
killer.
actually
But
take
you,
the
you,
holy
you
avenger.
can get them regardless because of magical
That
secret.
is
Yeah.
true.
No, I'm
I
pretty
have
sure
all
that-
of the spell
I'm
lists.
pretty sure the power words are bard spells.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Power word stun's really fucking good.
Yes.
Yeah, there's not many things in the world that can cause or heal stun.
Yep. The only person you can't really use it on that's in vicinity is me.
You
and Harris.
and Harris.
We're both immune to being stunned. That's annoying.
Unless I just do something really, really stupid. So it's not the actual thing stunned, you're just so bewildered. You can't just take a minute to pause.
I can also use those scrolls as well.
Yes.
Battle royal at the end of the campaign.
You get stunned, you get charmed, you are all my minions now!
We've had that once before. We don't want that again.
Carol doesn't tend to be
You see, this is an interesting thing about the interaction, because I can make a copy of myself that's meant to be immune to being charmed, but you ignore that.
Mhm.
So you can have a copy of me
I
if
could
I
just have two of you.
Yeah,
That would be
true.
quite fun.
So,
It's like, and you fail, and you get a nat one. Good luck. I now have two motuses. Mwahaha.
It's the only way that you're going to make me fail a saving throw.
I'd also have all 10 of these.
Yeah, everybody is going to be scary to deal with.
Mhm.
The
So-
world will rip apart.
the cubic gate.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you. The material plane.
That's useful.
Should hope so.
The Shadowfell.
Ooh.
Mechanist.
Oh.
You can go and visit them.
The Abyss.
Okay.
No.
Limbo.
There you go, Harris.
I go there anyway, so I'm too.
Corsari.
Carcerai.
Carcerai, that one.
Was it the beast one?
No,
That's
it's the
beast
Is that the 2-word one?
The one that we had on the last
I
cube
think so.
that we
yeah.
never went to.
No, we went. Had the buy
It's got
place
the
on there.
Oh, but yeah, we had
By
That's Bitopia,
like,
I think.
Carcerai is one of the lower planes.
Hold on, isn't that the one between
Sign me
the...
in, goddammit.
No, that's Hades. Which one am I... Is it more on the Lord of Chaotic spectrum?
Shadowfell, the plane of death.
It's
It's-
the dark plane.
It's the
It-
negative variation.
Negative
there.
energy
Like
plane.
Magic Feywild is
Yeah.
positive, good, and nice. Shadowfell is
So,
the
also it's the
opposite.
six
Yeah.
levels of
It's
Tartarus.
Gothland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally got.
It's also-
Feywild is
What's those
Fairies,
creatures
Goth-
that are in the
Shadowfells.
Shadowfell that
Nightwalkers.
Nightwalkers that for a lower level
ghostly
party
horrors
are
and that.
really scary. But
Yeah.
for us, we'd be like,
Fairies,
oh hello,
unicorns,
dead.
Lots of blacks.
It would take a.
That's
a while.
Between
Very
Hades and the
nice
Abyss.
stuff, you know,
Oh.
classic
Oh,
fairy
of
tale
course it
ones,
was.
and the other one is just
Ah.
Also known as
It's not where handcuffs from.
It's
the
one of
Tartarian
the
depths.
lower planes.
That's what it's
Neutral
Tartarus.
Oh, that's why I was getting confused.
Yeah, Carcerai, also known as the Great Cage, Red Prison, and Tartarus.
Oh,
That's why I was
Carcerai
getting confused. I know that
incarcerated. Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, isn't that where?
Then also playing in the Great Wheel
Corral
cosmology
goes.
model, representing
No.
alignments
King
between
of Oblivion
chaotic
is.
evil and neutral evil.
Is it?
What
Well,
was that?
Mm.
What was that?
One of several chained creatures in this world.
Tartarus was a plane of
Sorry.
contention between the warring
Oh,
demons
My
and
God,
devils.
that's probably where this cunt's gonna end up. Been going to hunt him after the campaign.
I wonder who could be that one.
It is interesting.
What was chained away?
The one that
Oh, the
we
big
found for the thing
the
in
big
South
beast?
Area.
no, I think that's the Taras. There was the
Yeah,
big
pretty sure
beast.
that's
Sorry.
interesting.
Fourth thing chained away.
Oh, great.
Oh, Jurassic.
We can go and visit
It
it.
could be that guy, whoever he is.
Look, we have a spear and ice.
It looks like my dad that's pissed off.
Are you talking about the big beast thing that
Yeah.
Calisius had? Oh, the tactician.
He could be there.
He could be there.
But he also could be waiting for us to get there to escape.
That's true.
What is the level?
So, Salban
His
would quite
ring
like
is still
the
matters.
Luckstone and the Holy Avenger.
There's rumours it's still being in the
If
house.
people are okay with that.
Yeah.
The witch stone?
The Luckstone and the Holy Avenger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, carry on.
Oh, you can carry it. That's so many at United.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap some stuff out. But
Oh
the
no, what a
advantage on
shame.
saves and also giving people around me advantage on saves will be really useful.
I think
Yes.
for Carcerai, being set of there, the god of hill giants,
Oh, okay.
god of Fomorians,
But that might also be.
yeah.
I'll have a look
goddess
at it.
of sickness and mother of plague,
What
Yeah,
does the
you said you wanted
Ring
that, so
of
I-
Ragazan
Malal
actually
the
do?
beast lord,
I haven't got it on.
No, the chronic god of death,
Okay.
We'll try and get it.
Yes.
Paraphers, realm, the trickster's delight,
I'll have a look.
Talona, lady of poison, mistress of disease.
Oh, Talon, I like Talon.
I can't say that one.
Was that in?
Veruin,
Iconic?
Baroons,
Yeah.
Yeah. a lot of people.
and Zaltek.
Zutag.
Zaltek.
Some of them don't exist as well, but some of them do.
Zutag.
The Sudak is not there.
Interesting.
That's where he flew off.
I accidentally looked up by typing in the Ring of Razangan.
I'm just reading Moss
entered
on the
Naruto.
wiki.
Yeah, some of them there, some of them aren't.
Is the draconic god of death in there?
Who would know?
Yeah, we find out.
Does anyone have any protest with me taking the Cupid
No.
Gate?
Nope.
No,
No,
it feels nice that you have
yeah.
it back.
I'm just gonna sit there and pet it for a little bit.
We lost the first one. Is the first
Yeah.
one gone?
Yeah,
It blew up.
it got destroyed when we tried to get into this
Well,
area,
I
right?
suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I make a note in this?
So someone could take the ring of spell turn, or someone could take the iron stone of greater absorption, because they
do similar things.
do very similar things. It's just that the ring of spell turning doesn't
It's got
have
a
a cap on it, where after that cap it just
Yeah.
goes kaput.
I think that's probably better for you.
Bangles homebrew format.
Yeah, I was just double
I'm putting
checking.
a bangle on David on that.
I'm very curious about the lightning
I think
thing
the greater
as well.
absorption is probably better than a ring of
I
spell
think
down.
we should return that to the
Because
game.
instead of
What's the absorption?
See what it does first.
Yeah.
If you are targeted by an 8th level spell or lower, you can just cancel it.
but you only can do a certain amount of levels, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's better because the ring of spell turning works on your saving throws, whereas the absorption you
That's
just
the
go.
point. Absorption's got three,
Yeah.
I think
got three
that's
levels
better.
down.
So the ring
Yeah.
of spell absorbing.
No, it's the
Iron
iron
stone.
stone
How do you
of
spell
greater
iron?
absorption.
CARCERI.
It is taking an achievement slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my shard, not the shard you're thinking of.
I mean,
That is
you
now
don't have
in
to
the notes.
be constantly tuned to it. It's probably something you want in a boss fight.
You're taking the Holy Avenger?
Yeah.
I
If I
probably
can.
would, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The iron
I'm gonna have to
stone
swap
will
some
be
achievement things around,
Yeah.
but it's just good.
Especially against spellcasters.
I can't believe I can use it.
Yeah.
So the
It's fun
Sphere
as
of
hell.
Annihilation. What
Yeah.
do we know about it?
Yes, that's a good point.
In
Can I move
Arcana
it?
checks. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we should actually playing the game instead of just going, oh, stuff.
This is part of the game. This is you guys' village. I
Okay.
imagine you're having these conversations. Probably Leah would have bounced all the shit into the garden.
20.
So she's like, I don't want to do it.
Oh my days!
Yeah, I got a 20.
So the Sphere of Annihilation.
That's a 10.
Mythical item. You know, no one knows really how it came into existence, what it does.
Well, we know what it does
Well,
because
you
we
know it
just
does.
saw it do the
Yeah.
thing that it
No one
does.
knows why it does what it does, how it does what it does. It's a very mysterious item. It can be controlled by someone with powerful mind, and you can basically command it to move 5 times your intelligence modifier, but you must make a check to do so. Anything it touches, and it's only a small, what is it, a 2-foot diameter black sphere, that is known to be a tear in the multiverse. Anything that
Yeah.
it touches, passes through it, enters it,
So 35.
is just
25 feet.
gone.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Obliterated.
Annihilated, somebody say?
Annihilated.
Caro, no. Stops
Obliterates
Caro.
all matter it passes through, and all matter that passes through it. Artifacts are the exception. They survive, unless an artifact is susceptible to the damage of the sphere. Anything else that touches the sphere that isn't wholly engulfed and obliterated takes 4d10 force damage.
It's not an attunement
It's
item.
not true. But if you,
Why?
I realize anything touches it, if you like poke
Yeah.
your finger's gone. There's no like, oh, it touched it. I
It's a
think that- no, no.
blender.
If you touch this thing in any way, will it just tip your finger
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Spanish?
yeah.
Knowing you,
Or you
Blender.
can grab me and you wouldn't stop me.
knowing you though, you'd put your finger in and
Nice.
slowly disintegrate, and then you'd notice that it would slowly be
Yeah,
growing
no,
back
yeah.
because of the mantle. You're like,
What we do, we
Right.
put it in the outhouse. There you go.
Dig it a hole. Like,
Dig a hole.
oh, I see what you mean. It took me a second.
Just push it down.
Ooh! DC 25 Arcana check.
To do what?
To control
move
it. To move it.
Well, that's if it's the same sphere as it's on
Yeah.
D&D. Okay.
On
Yeah,
success,
you don't basically control an illusory permanently, you can control it with a check to move it on action.
Cool.
So I'm happy for Harris to have that, but Selbon will also say that he wants to try and mess with it just in case you get knocked
We will
unconscious.
try it.
Yeah. Well, no, you can take it and have it, but then while we're messing
It
around,
doesn't come with a case, it just floats there.
Yeah,
So I mean,
but
like,
when we're messing around, Selbon's going to try it just in case you go unconscious and the sphere does something. So there's a backup person.
that's why I
If
said
you
we
both-
will mess with it.
Okay, cool.
If you both have the same goal for it and try and control it in the same way at the same time, can you help each other and increase your chances?
Don't know.
Shouldn't that be the help action?
it does. It does.
Yeah, could be.
It does say here, on a failure on the check to on the
Oh, sorry, yeah.
check to move it,
Towards you.
the sphere moves 10 feet towards you. A creature whose space the sphere enters must succeed on a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw or be touched by it, taking
You have to move
40,
within 10 feet of it to move it.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Oh.
a caveat, not letting. Just otherwise, it's like, I'm 11 feet back. No.
You
It
can't
has
just.
to be within 10
I
feet
feel like
to move
a
it.
mile away and go, "Ah,
So here's what I'm thinking.
I'll hold
You always. What's your plus to your Arcana?
17.
What's Salban's plus to Arcana?
I many.
Oh, and
But
the
my,
DC is
um,
higher than 30.
Oh,
I
Oh.
don't have access to my character sheet currently.
I have the
Sorry,
DC.
I'll get it up for you.
I don't
It's
wanna
not your
play
fault,
with
it's
this.
mine.
This is
I
like,
don't know why it's not working.
like
The DC
nuclear
dropped
weapon.
for
so you have a plus 17 and you can re-roll. Salban, I think,
I'll just check.
can have like a fucking.
I can add +7 if I really need
and you
to.
can add plus 7.
But Selbon likes living, so he's less. I think Selbon is maybe less reckless than Harris, or less impulsive. No, he's impulsive.
Let Caro control it.
So my Arcana is currently +12, so you're higher than me.
My genius was 19.
Pardon?
What's your genius though?
Yeah, it is +19, and I'm gonna try and wear that Stone of Luck to make it all my things +1. Right? Can I like nick
Yeah,
your
yeah, go
laptop
ahead.
to
Why not?
try and?
Let me just save. Do you want to shut that door, Adam?
That's exactly 30.
I think Matt said its DC is higher than 30.
No, the DC to avoid being twatted by it.
Oh.
It's 15 or 13. I don't like 13 as DCs. I prefer to be around 15.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a weird number. I'm like, it's life or death. Let's just put it up by a nice round number.
Inventory.
Have you changed the damage it does? Because 40-10 seems
It
round.
doesn't do no damage. It just conjures
dead.
immediately.
Oh.
It's called a sphere
That's-
of
yeah.
annihilation.
I don't like. That's why I'm up. And no, actually, do what I'll do instead. I'll keep the DC as 13, but I think it touches immediately destruct. I'll balance it that way. I just don't like the fact that
So
you can touch
Is
something.
it like a grinder?
No, it's just a ball.
There's a dagger.
Or is it like
I'll click
Touch,
short sword.
destroyed.
Just
Am I
like my claw.
Do
proficient
you
with
understand what I'm
short
saying?
swords?
Touch, destroyed, or grinder?
The damage would be wrong.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out. Okay, that's it.
I just don't know if I'm
Touch it
proficient.
That's something
I would
useful to have in the back.
Take
Proverbial
short
back
sword
pocket.
and
said,
then just
you
make
don't-
an
you
alteration
have
to
to
it, say
keep
it's a dagger.
pulling it with you every
Yeah.
time you move.
Keep
10
it-
feet.
In the manner.
Like it doesn't follow you around.
It doesn't
We've got an
bother.
empty room in the basement.
You have to.
Yeah.
We could just do that as
control it.
fucking.
Not the vault.
I mean, it's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go straight in there.
No, the stuff in it.
That's the fun one. Put it on the door of the vault and no one can break it.
Right.
Just walk in there. Pause it a second. It's gonna
I'm
be
giving it this. This stuff from Thunder and Lightning was good, but
No, I'm
it's
pretty
not as
sure
good
there's
as
an
this
empty
stuff.
room still down there. Cause
No.
Wait, was there a pair of
Like,
wing
like,
boots?
There was, yes.
No, no, ma'am.
You're gonna get a second pair of wing boots.
No, I don't need to.
Because originally it was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of your room down
Why
there,
don't
then rock around
we
the
could
downstairs.
we could put it in a place and literally use it as a garbage disposal.
That's what I said. I said outhouse.
In the kitchen.
Yeah, how to know that you're strong.
Yeah.
Mythical
imagine you guys
ancient
have,
weapon
like,
that destroys everything it comes into contact in. Oh, we'll just use it as a bin.
Don't you think that's very human though?
It's very it's recycling. It's not recycling. It's like throwing stuff into the sun.
We want back bit.
And if the man gets attacked, we can use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Fucking
have to be able
force
to
a
see it
pork
to summon
cunt
it?
into the black hole.
I don't know.
Kevin Stain comes in.
No, I think it's easier to throw the
So,
person
for
into
example,
the
if Harris knows
Fucking
exactly where it is,
absolute
in the
blast
shop,
to me.
Potentially, yeah.
You move with your mind.
that's what I mean. So I don't mean summon
No,
it.
you have
So,
to be within 10 feet to move it.
okay.
So you have to be within
Yeah.
10 feet.
Like, so
But
some
do you have to be
thief
able
comes
to
in
see
like,
it?
oh
to move
hello,
it? Yeah.
have you met our sphere?
No, as long as you're within 10 feet of it and you know it's there.
Yeah. Just put it underground, underneath the garden, 10 feet down.
In a hole.
Wow.
You can't cover it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
Top,
hold
over
a
the
nice
top of it.
place.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't like cover it with that.
No, of course, because it would just fall in.
Fine.
But you can hide where it is a bit.
Sure.
And then you can, if
Oh my
we're
god,
attacking
that is the
manor-
most dangerous
you-
pit trap.
Follow up to that. You
like-
have a baby.
This is a
That's a
good.
very good point.
This is a good point.
I will make a roll.
Just float
The
off
thing,
ground.
no, that's horrible because you don't even know what would happen if you didn't see them.
He'd just go missing.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
The blanket and the baby would just
I'm digging a
vanish.
hole already.
Instead of just putting your cloth
You
down.
should keep your whole pie.
I don't know where Master Hawthorne has gone. That's the same blanket, don't question it.
No!
I told you this would happen, Rebecca. You had a choice. No hold barred. You want to do this? Yes, okay. My fun isn't over yet.
Here's assaulted a child in America, you will do it.
I didn't assault a child in America. I didn't assault any children. I was just not very nice to
Just
a
put it
server in work. Who was in my room.
just put it in like an upper cupboard so you can't get to it in the
Oh
kitchen.
no, I'm out of
Do you think
babies.
Hawthorne
Baby
can't
proof.
climb?
That way now.
I'm just saying it's less likely.
Or, you know, find a flying carpet? Or a several flying
I'm just saying it's
bricks?
less
There's also a
likely.
wolf who can't climb.
Yeah, but
Just climb famously.
I'm
And
just
bites
saying it's
tails.
less likely.
It's not.
That's a good point. He's not bitten your tail in a while.
I haven't been there for him to bite it.
That is true.
Where do you think he was during the Cavasco
Just bite
fight?
us all, blood.
No.
Loses the baby teeth.
Baby proof in the theory.
I mean, this is baby. No, my boy. Okay,
What's the plan?
let's go win a war.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could. Yeah.
my god, what do I unequip?
Oh, Jesus. Someone else has to.
Hmm?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know that. That is.
No, you really don't want to
I
know.
want to know what yours.
No, you don't.
Wow.
Let's share with the class.
No, this guy.
You
I
Do you
don't
want to
know.
know? There you go.
Hold on, what's this? What?
It's a,
Oh god.
it's a terrible thing I've been sent. I'm sparing you.
Oh
I
boy!
trust you.
Incomparable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incomprehensible
Yes.
human.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Was it?
Thanks, I don't
Thank
know
you for
how
sparing me.
No.
We did try to spare other people.
Human atrocities are beyond my comprehension.
Shopping?
Yeah. Yes.
Shopping.
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 Disperse this amongst our allies.
Mm.
Invest in the war. Go defend God Landing. Not God's Landing. Eagles Rock.
Buy some stuff. I
Um.
want to buy a couple things.
Yeah.
I can.
I think so.
But I agree with that
I
plan.
want to go to the. Want to do that, but I also do want to go in church and check on the child that's still there
Mhm.
because I haven't.
Yes.
It's been a couple of weeks and I haven't also had the fucking time.
Yes, I would.
Ah, sweet man,
Like to
made
come
horror
along.
beyond my comprehension.
If you'll let me, I'd like to come along.
So that's easy enough. You make your way to the Sunbrook Cathedral, and you are just shown there by a few paladins. But you do see the Matinzo child, that kind of glowing things, same kind of condition, and there's probably a cleric watching over them that will probably go, yes, the child's condition has not changed since they arrived here.
Not gotten worse.
Not that we can tell.
Okay.
They're in a state of hibernation. I think they need to get back home.
Mm. Well, the crystal sphere is open. It's now possible.
Selban did open a portal with
He
aliens
did.
on the other side.
I was about to say.
Oh yeah.
We forgot, with all the shit that we forgot, but before Kristen left, could we ask him what aliens he saw on the other side?
Wait, didn't
Same
Catherine go
thing.
through as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, just kidding.
Yes.
Just get them mind flares.
Okay.
There's still mind flayers out there.
Yeah, we killed the White Empire. Anyway.
Time to kill many more.
Oh boy.
Oh
Thought
my
we
god,
were
this
done with
increases
that.
my skills. This increases my skills. Look at my skills.
You
Yeah,
fucking-
we should mind flares nearly.
Now you're only slightly unpersuasive. Oh, speaking of, I had something for Selban at some point.
Should we check in the orphanage? I think you said.
I said I
Yeah.
wanted to check in the orphanage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone being treated okay?
Oh, that's what you can tell, yeah. You guys are just random people, so they're not going
Yeah.
to investigate the orphanage.
Just chat with the two kids that we saw.
Yeah, they seem okay.
Ask them if they're being treated well, if they're being fed okay.
Seems big, they look
See the
healthy.
quality of their
Open
clothing.
your own orphanage.
Hmm?
Open your own orphanage.
There is this older woman who looked a bit terrified. She's looking out the window. Who's gone to the orphanage?
I have.
I haven't noticed there is still that shadowed, cloaked figure.
The Oni.
The Oni.
Standing on the side of the building, just kind of staring at this old woman. She kind of looks terrified every now and then.
I will look at the Oni and I will make sure to lock eyes with him to make him know I see you.
He just nods at you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know.
give
he's
him
terrified because it's a fucking Oni.
Yeah.
No, you see it's kind of like a shadow behind like a building. He's standing. He looks like a gargoyle on like the perch of a tower, just staring, guarding, watching the orphanage. But the old woman just kind of like starts cleaning up quicker.
You
and
okay?
gives children some food. Yeah, I'm okay.
You seem
Walks off.
That's another bottle.
But she seems, moderately terrified of the Oni. She doesn't treat the kids right. Well, probably isn't. The kids are fine.
We have made this Oni into the protector of the orphanage.
Yes,
He was already doing
he
that.
was already doing that. We
He
just
just talked to the children to save them from the horrors of the orphanage. Now he just stands and watches forever. He doesn't do anything else, he's nobody. He eats kids normally, well, he doesn't eat kids anymore. Got a strict diet of pigeons that land on his perch.
On a strict diet.
And the occasional mugger.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah. Oh, yeah, there've been disappearances and, People have like higher licenses.
I can't do everything. Literally, Mo just said, and like, I can't do everything.
You've got to be like lower.
Yeah, he's like the Batman of the world. He doesn't, you know.
He's just
He doesn't kill people, but they'll never walk again. You're gonna be in intensive care unit for the rest of their life. The rest of it, yeah. Not
Was it Bane?
Yeah, he's like Batman meets Bane. He just stands and
I
watches.
just had a very strange idea, because if one of the laws is we grow limbs back, then we could...
Well, you don't grow limbs back.
You get healed.
When injuries heal, I would say
Yeah.
missing limbs would still need
Regeneration.
Like broken bones, tendon injuries, they would all
Okay, that
heal.
changes
You're-
the weird
you're
idea
angelic
considerably.
beings, to be honest, that you just can cast regeneration.
Yeah.
What are your laws?
I can cast regeneration.
So the
the
laws that I've set is no illusion magic in the manor.
Sadness.
So people can't just jump us basically. I've set it so we have like hollow in the and the third one was the healing.
What is the healing?
Basically, we don't have to, when we go back to the manor to rest, we get healed from like lesser or greater injuries.
Okay.
Essentially, there are angels that's duty it is when you disappear to basically appear and heal your injuries.
Basically, if we don't lose a limb, it's healed.
But we have to go back to the manor
Does it
to
have
do
to be
it.
in an area?
Yes, it's the manor.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Have
the
you
manor.
spoken to
How
Dia
are
since
you
that's
treated?
happened?
Yeah, all of it.
Dia, since you got that crystal.
He's probably busy. He's a god.
That's his shard.
Yeah, but me and him have a really nonchalant relationship.
Yeah, it's a lot more casual than...
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, your relationship with yourself is probably fairly casual, I'd imagine.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Only you!
Cut to air down in his bedroom, literally doing two halves of the mirror. It's like he's having a conversation with himself between his mortal self and his... No, it's Green Goblin is what it is.
Oh my god!
I was more meaning that Erdan doesn't feel like he's half a Leo yet.
Yeah, I understand, but I
wonder
just
why
like...
that is.
Yeah.
Working towards it.
Yeah, working towards it.
You look in the mirror and it's just how fully like, fucking come on. Like, get good already.
I just want to do cool shit.
Yeah, starting to hear those voices.
The child's condition seems to be stable. There's no changes. The orphanage is fine. They're kind of chilling.
Mhm.
Okay.
One thing is probably one of the days while you're at the manor, Gactus would probably
Yeah.
walk up. And probably I mean whoever's there.
I'm in.
I'll be there.
I have the shield from Inferno. I was wondering, would you like me to return this to Kristen? He has the other part of the set.
We sent him further north. Whenever he comes back, he said he was going to take some time in Tehran as well. I don't know if he particularly would want it. I think it would be best to probably talk to him, but at the same time, I think he would understand if we kept it for the future.
Very well. I will send a message to him. I have a few sending scrolls I can get my hands on. I will speak to him.
There is a trio now, though, right? I wonder if anything special happens with someone to have all three. It
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know.
the first time we've seen something like that.
I'm unsure.
I mean, yeah, I think if you really check, you know there's many of these. There's like 6, 7 of them total.
Oh.
So,
Kristen wasn't the shield user.
No, it was Gax's friend.
Any strange Tiamat dreams?
I was about to say the same thing
or
as Tiamat.
warnings or threats?
be dealt with.
Dang, someone's going up in the
Uh,
world.
Or
Yeah, it's been dealt with.
What have you done?
I didn't do any of it.
Oh.
The other guy did so.
Oh.
The
Well,
other guy?
oh,
Oh.
the beast.
I'm gonna be quiet now.
Bruce Banner didn't do anything. The Hulk did it.
I'm standing in Bogo. Sure. Hey Bogo, this is Harris. How are you doing? We have a sphere. Do you know where this came from?
A sphere of what?
You get any more than that, Harris? Honestly, I don't fucking know what you're on about here.
Black.
You know it's called a sphere of annihilation.
Do I know the name?
Yeah, you read it.
Sphere of Annihilation.
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Hell no!
Pushing the skull towards it.
Hell no! How the hell is that? Why did they do that?
Trying to identify it.
Yeah, that's not the one. That's what you get back.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we
probably, but at the same time, Matt's being nice.
Yeah.
Are we set on
Technically, you do have to
next?
touch something to
Is that the
identify
idea?
it.
Leo can identify this one. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, also, you guys don't look at it, and then you see things via emotion. You can make the
Mhm.
assumption.
That's a black hole.
So did from what was said, did Gaxus leave the shield with us, or has he kept on with it?
He's got hold of it. He'll take it with him. He's hold of it. That's how
Yeah.
yeah, and then he'll basically speak to Kristen.
I wonder what it does.
He can tell you what it does.
Yeah.
He'll identify
Yeah.
it.
I'm curious.
So,
I'm pretty sure I know what it does. 'Cause I'm
Think
pretty
of it.
sure
And
did the log have it?
I've been spending it.
Oh, is this?
look hard.
Who,
Alexander
who had this shield? I'm
I'm
pretty no. Oh no, did Jack's
I
character
think Petra had it, yeah.
Petra? Yeah.
50 million gold.
That Valkyrie.
I'm good.
Broken fucking Valkyrie class. Jesus. I'll tell you what it does. It's got where on my old campaign notes. It's in yours. It's in Aurora.
You can protect others with it from fire breaths.
So, scale skin is what it's coming. That's called scale skin.
No, that's the armor, isn't it?
No, the armor is the Rosemith armor.
Mm.
No, Artemis. Artemis is the other one. The sword. There's the sky set. Oh, he also has the bow as well. Actually, has the sky set as well, which he will.
Oh, yeah.
Offer to give to Kristen. The kind of. He'll also know what the sky set does. But scale skin, the shield, plus 2 to AC. If you were hit by a dragon's breath attack, you attempt to block the damage, preventing it from harming yourself and anyone else who might be hit by it. You've got your action to do this. To block the breath weapon, roll a d20. The dragon also rolls d20. The highest score wins. If the dragon wins, the damage is dealt normally. If the dragon loses, all the damage is blocked and no damage is taken. After doing this, you can't use it again until it's a bit long rest. You can also protection if creatures with my favorite use attack. You can use your action with disadvantage. And then toss as an action, you can throw the shield over 30 feet. If it hits a creature, it takes 1d8 piece of damage. And the throwing it immediately returns back to your hand unless you choose not to. It's like Captain America's.
Could have done with that before we went up on the
It's
dragon.
almost like Karaska's the first to collect these items. And then the Sky Sentinel, plus 2 bow, Dragon's Lane is extra 3d6 damage, 2d6 damage to dragons.
What the fuck he hit me with?
As a bonus action, you can target a creature. When you target this creature, you deal an extra 3d6 damage. Then critical shot, 1 per long rest. When you successfully hit with an attack roll, you can make that hit a critical hit. So you did that to you with Sarah's Lane Dragon.
Yeah,
So it was 3, 6, it was 12.
it was like 130 damage.
It was 2d10, going to d10 damage for this. Plus 3, 6, 12.
You know, I'm saying
Sixes, and then the strikes, like narrow, I forgot what damage it was.
And the thing I wanted to do,
Yes, so.
does she have that?
Let me check which one it was. I forgot which one it was. Where does it go on?
Is the big boy one? Is that it?
Good.
Yeah.
Snow.
Mm-hmm. Does she have that?
She does not have that. She's not really much of a spellcaster. Someone else has it.
She must have interesting things in her vault though.
Maybe.
Don't take it off.
Wait.
Yeah.
Offer. I think you should offer.
I'm offering that. I'm offering what I said. Something brand new for her that nobody else is gonna have.
A happy carrot.
Who are you talking to?
I'm doing something for Selban, but I'm trying to something that Selban would like having. That's in her
You
vault.
will. Let you borrow it.
Okay.
You get 4 uses of it in return for the skull
Mm,
and a bed made from the dragon bones as well.
that's fine.
If you give her all of the bones of Gabascal as well,
Mm-hmm.
she'll keep that kind of stuff, please. She'll keep some for herself. You'll take the rest of it.
Yeah.
She'll take the throne,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll give you 4 uses and a spacer.
Mm-hmm. That works for me.
What appears is she'll give you this kind of glove with like
Yeah.
skin,
Over
would have the
it.
same effect as the hand. Like I used the hand's magic, but I can only use 4 times.
Okay.
That's skin.
That's
The
perfect
breaking,
for me.
the breaking one, yeah. That is.
She'll take all
yeah.
the body of Ganassi.
Oh.
She'll take the throat as well, 'cause that's fun.
Yeah.
But the rest of it she'll give
Yeah, that's completely fine with
She'll
me.
give it to
We've got the scales, and that's the main thing.
And
She just
the
wants
flame
that
producing.
Yes, which the
The like the
saccharines.
organs.
Oh no, she'll take the organs as well. You
I'm
can have the scales.
the scales are
You
important.
can just have the scales. She doesn't want the scales. She might have to like a few just for decoration, but nothing
Yeah.
you'll really notice.
I'm okay with it. The claws,
Or she could have.
Yeah.
So
Teeth.
just take the scale. You can have the teeth. Well, she's got the teeth and
Don't the teeth
throat.
do something
Yeah.
strange?
Well, she'll want the body and the organs. Okay.
yeah, we've got the scales and claws. That is more than enough than what we
Dragon's
need.
teeth summon skeletons or something like
No.
that.
That's Greek mythology.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a creature in Zakima that does that. It's not very
Oh,
crazy.
that's something to-
That's I wrote all of that.
So this is the destruction hand.
Yeah.
Anything you touch,
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
So-
four uses of it.
I'm gonna do what I said.
Yeah.
So because of what happened during the fight, and Motus feels bad about it, he will talk to you, and he said, "I've got 3 riddles for you, and at the end of it, at the location, there is a gift. I know that a simple gift for you is not enough, but you being able to work it out will be enjoyment for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I'm gonna give you 3 riddles.
Oh, this is unexpected.
I stand tall, yet I'm not alive. I hold stories, but I do not speak. Climb my steps, and you'll arrive where secrets rest and silence keeps."
Climb stories. Hang on. I stand tall, yet I'm not alive. I hold stories, but do not speak.
Mhm.
You,
Climb my steps, and you'll arrive where secrets rest and silence keeps.
steps. You'll arrive where secrets
That's riddle 1.
Yep. kept and silence speaks. Okay.
Through a door, then another, you'll see a place where the light bends just right. Look for a key, but not in a tree, where shadows dance in the night.
Look for a key, but not in a tree. Find a place where shadows dance in the night.
Where the shadows dance in the night.
Okay. Getting my touch typing skills going here. Okay. Third one.
Follow the path where the floorboard creaks, past the place where time is told. Seek a spot where the air feels unique, and there my secret unfold.
Okay, I lost track of that one. Follow the path where the floorboards creak.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the next one?
Past the place where the time is told.
Where
Seek the
time-
spot where the air feels unique, and there my secret unfolds.
Okay.
That is 3 riddles that, if you put them together, will give you something, and I'm leaving you to work that out.
Awesome. What's the last? What was the last bit of the last one? Something about unfold.
Hold on one
Then
second.
the secret will unfold.
Yeah, what he said, and there my secrets unfold.
Okay. Someone is very happy with this.
I know the first one.
So
First one.
I haven't started thinking yet.
it's the riddles are not like bang on. It is just some poetry that I read that I thought would be very good for this circumstance, and kind of gives you an idea of where it might be.
Mm-hmm.
There's some subtle clues in there.
I can definitely know the first one.
Kind of.
Right. So while I think about that, so
You
are
should know where all of them point at.
are we def?
I
are
sent
we,
it to you.
Are we definitely set on going to help the war effort next? Is that what we want to do?
Kara wants to.
Yeah. So I'll send a sending scroll to Selvan. No, to Erdan. no, Erwin. Which says, "Hello, Erwin.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Aaron. This is Harris.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not Harris. No.
Do that. That's like
So fun. I was trying to think of what you did.
Of course it is. Oh my god.
You know what? I have 7 charisma. I say Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
But I have set that law.
Yeah.
I just want to see if you can crack a riddle and then the next part.
We are mobilising to help the war effort and have found a 10th level spell that you might be interested in.
Sorry, who's that from?
Erwin.
Okay. One more time, people distracted. Sorry,
So I messed up, so I said, hello, Erwin, this is Harris. In Selvan's voice. In Selvan's voice. We are mobilising to help the war effort. And have also found a 10th level spell that you might be interested in. I think that's... I might just go to might be.
I know that
Is this
the awesome that's
Harris
all
or Selvan? I'm confused.
They've fused.
Good luck with the war effort. I may be able to get you there. 10th level spell? He will then cast it himself. I am currently not in Vabadenheim, looking into this sanctum you told the Queen about. If you head to my tower, that spell ends there.
Yeah.
Another one.
I'll cast sending with a spell scroll. Please continue. You have more uses for your spells.
You will enter. A servant of mine will aid your process to Eagle's Rock.
I can't reply, but Seba doesn't feel the need to. He understands the message, so
I was just sat there waiting.
I will pass that on to the party.
Yeah.
Right. Are we ready for a war?
No, I want to go shopping.
Shopping first, then war.
Also, that's reminded me, I owe you some money, and I'll just pass you 600 gold.
Oh, thank you. I'm now up to 1,000.
I believe I've spent 2 of your spell scrolls that you've bought before.
Yeah, I need to buy some more sending scrolls. I've been going through them. So I'd like to buy. Oh, actually, can I take some money from our money?
We've got 53 million. You can take some money.
Okay, so I'll just take 250,000.
You'll just take that.
Just like I'll hand it back afterwards. I'm just gonna take it out in my bag of holding for the day.
Guys, it went to the orphanage. Didn't leave any money.
I never went to the orphanage.
I wasn't there.
Okay, so things I would like. There's only one thing I'm.
I think we intend to buy that orphanage or something, though, right? We were going through your dad.
We'll sponsor it. We're looking to get the family to sponsor it.
So there are 2 things I'm looking for. A +3 universal tool, which is like my spellcasting item thing. Which I might be on.
What rarity is it?
I believe it's the
Very
highest. Let me just. Hang on, I can look at this up on my app.
I'm pretty sure.
You can go to the Artificers Guild.
On that, can I try and find a +3 blood well? It's the sorcerer equivalent. Or does the church have an amulet about?
Oh yeah, you can get one from the church.
All purpose tool.
Plus summoning spell focus. Do they all require attunement?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
looking
thought
for.
so.
It's
But figured it was worth checking.
very rare.
You're wearing an armor, they give you a discount, so it'll probably be about 3,000 gold for it.
I will pay the full amount.
5,000 gold for it.
And I will also, because I'm just money and I know that they've got a fucking war and a lot of shit's about to come and happen, I'm going to also donate 50 grand to them.
Yeah. You're from good friends with the High Priest, whose name I always forget. Thank you, dear Motus, I will. Paladin! He's an old man. He's like a quite, he's quite a bit here, so he's quite
muscular guy, but
he's hard. He worth like 50,000 gold coins.
He looks like he's old but in shape, so it looks like he's doing fucking steroids.
Yeah, he's still like, I need help carrying this box. Him and a pal kind of carry it into their vault, and they will give you their vault.
Yeah.
My charity thing that I set up,
Oh yes, I forgot about that. That's doing its business.
was that with the Temple of Ioun?
I think it was. Yeah, it was just,
Yeah.
That's progressed. They've got some stuff.
Evolve Adventures?
Leave this guy's link to my
I'm going to give them 100k
Yeah.
in gold from the.
You'll probably get through like a class of students through like higher education with that. Easy. Like they can all go off to Mage College or the College of Economics.
The
Trade.
The 53 million.
You usually get through like let's say 80 kids
That's the
from starting school to degrees for free. Scholarships for like kids in like poorer parts of the city. Easy enough. You also kind of like fund the education as well.
Because I know that part of this is that once it's set up, it sort of accrues wealth to itself as people sort of buy
They
it.
also really do start with some of that, building a small like education centre.
Yeah.
Which they will probably eventually build some real big university, which they can then profit
Yeah.
from. So they'll probably be, like rent a small hall out for the time being, like between each side to build like a school, then turn into a college, then a university, then who knows? Would you want your name involved in that? Would you want a wing built?
Careful, yeah.
The air dam wing.
No.
The Erdan arm.
No, we make jokes about Erdan being egotistical, but he actually isn't. He really isn't.
No.
He's just going to say,
All done.
we've come into some
I hate it.
great wealth, and I want to start with this portion.
Wow, this is appreciate it. Thank you, sir. We will put this to good use immediately.
Thank you.
Selbound, will you come with me to a meeting with Glee?
I will come with you to a meeting. I am currently shopping, but we can go together after.
Thank you. I'll set up a meeting with Glee and Motus if he's free, because you're essentially one of on the board of directors.
Should we divvy out the healing potions?
Well,
Or-
someone just do quick math.
Yes. Yeah, she probably has like a small office in the warehouse now.
Nice.
Probably sent
Yes.
small area. Probably shares the office with
Let me.
the warehouse manager.
As a heads up, I'm going to propose
Oh, you
that
can
we
take
fund
the
for
50k.
setting up
I've
the
got that out of the
office,
last money. I took that off.
and
I'm
we
just-
have the
taking
logistics of
from
that
it,
within
just round
and
it
send
to
them
52
away whilst we're off doing
for
other
that.
things.
No,
That
I
is
know,
a good
but
point, but I have already started doing that with
like in a
Kitty.
fucking
Oh.
pub.
Heron's already.
I've got expensive
Yeah,
stuff.
behind that, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
I've
can
already
take that
started
back.
it.
Could you link it up with Vault Adventures to get appropriate training for the Canis?
I have no idea.
It's in now the hands of the Legend Guild.
Then never
The
mind.
deeds have been placed
Yeah,
there.
they-
You can go
they-
in and be like, owner's rights, I'm handing this back, but
Well,
They'll,
so you're heroes of the city, you're like, you want counterpart? Sure.
part
Yeah.
of the deal that
Yeah.
I made when I
Sure.
gave this to Erwin.
You've revolutionised our jobs.
Yeah.
Canis can be involved.
Part of the deal that I made was that Canis, people from outside jobs are for Canis, like first dibs into it,
Mhm.
and also we have a percentage of the profits. So I held on to a percentage of the profits and made sure that the Canis would get jobs as
Nice.
part of it.
and they got everything else, so they
You
probably
can
were
come
like,
to the meeting if you want, but it's
Sure.
no longer necessary.
Okay.
are you sure you don't want a bit more?
5 the profits. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Are you sure you want that much?
So, everyone gets 25 regular healing potions. 16 greater
I
healing
have
potions.
one question.
Uh,
Were you carrying all these potions?
I actually think that we donate these to the army.
Yes, very much so.
Should we take the big ones?
I think take the big ones for ourselves,
So everyone can get 3 supreme healing potions.
and everything else.
3.
What's the one underneath that we have?
There's 50
Sorry,
superiors.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay.
How many superiors would that be each?
Each it would be 8 with 2 remaining.
Maybe if we take 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would be 24, so that would be 26 left over then of the superiors.
And then donate everything else to the war effort.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
So 150 regular and 100 grace goes to the war.
Mm-hmm. And 26.
And 26.
How many?
And,
So 3 Supreme, 4
And
Superior.
5 Supremes go to the war effort as well, unless we keep those 5.
I think we keep those.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stuff we're going into soon, we need to keep some.
The high end stuff I don't mind, but like those potions can save lives. So.
Yeah.
Then, while everyone's out doing shopping thing, because last time we played, you said Carrot could do it during the 3 days, but because everyone's like fuck those days, Carrot's gonna spend like today doing the picture for Kristen and all the others.
I imagine you can do that picture easily. It's light work. It's not like you can just sit in bed and sketch. So you can do it in 3 days.
Right.
I will say, but you guys probably spend like a day of downtime as well. So basically,
I will sending to Illustrator and say,
Scales.
hi, we have scales from Primeval Red Dragon, lots of them. Do you want to work your magic on them?
Okay, yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Just bypassing
Pop
that
them over
security.
there at some point. I'll see what I can do.
I don't know.
Hey, it works!
Yeah, Illustrator's up for working with those scales.
Yeah,
No,
I wouldn't
I did
think
not.
he would. This is like probably once in a infinite lifetime.
6 close dragons.
Yeah, we can basically take that to him.
Yeah. Teleport, not through my domain, because
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got portable holes as well.
yeah.
You can teleport the helmet I'm taking there back easy enough.
Yeah. I will ask them how the search for Ferselion goes.
Probably a she can focus on this. They'll go, I have been trying, but I can't find anything just yet. We need to broaden my searches.
We may be able to help soon. We have a couple things that we want to.
Maybe I can cerebro it.
Just think, because Adam's brain is fucked.
Mhm.
How long has like Nearest been like cut off from everything else?
As far as you're aware, since forever. It's always kind of been separate.
And when was the last time Sibling was seen?
Probably a few days before the campaign started, when the party, before they like the marriage, they couldn't escape his gaze.
I mean, can you cerebro Ferselion? I mean, what do you need to know about them to be able to do that?
Do I need to?
Do you like your riddles, Joe?
I'm not thinking about them yet.
Document.
That's right. I'm currently shopping.
Shopping.
Yes, I love them. I've got to do one thing at a time though.
The next part is also going to be a bit of
As
a
an
riddle.
action, you can
That's
use
great. That's
your
great.
psionic power to
I mean,
set a creature
after this,
provided they
Seb
are
would
all the
actually
same
consider Moat as a friend rather
Okay.
than just an ally.
I mean, you can at least try to
Certainly, I will try. Who's
Ferselion.
I will try to cerebro Ferselion.
No.
They're not here.
Oh, they
They
don't know.
travel under a different name.
Yeah, if
Oh,
the gods
damn it,
if the
that's right.
if the gods contract it, Harris won't be able to either.
If you knew their identity,
Yeah.
well, like if you know they're them, yeah, you could do it. But you think, yeah, wow, that Ferselion doesn't exist. They're separate. And like they're still an aspect of the pantheon. They're not in a physical form. If you knew who they were, who they think they are, yeah, you can track them. That's what we're right. But while that Ferselion is separate to them, you need to know who they are.
We won't be able to describe for them
So
either.
you hold on. So what I understand is you guys basically cornered off your mind and basically became mortal. So we're not looking for someone that's in a powerful position, because how the fuck did they get it in such a short time? It's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
You say that, but look at her, Dan.
That was more through being with the right people.
Well, maybe they're part of the Golden Blades.
No.
Should have done
They
should have done that.
As far as we're aware,
Just
Ferselion-
one of them is like, I really fucking hate that purple.
Fucking dwarf. I like that straight away.
But it's that
as
tabaxi.
far as we're
It's
aware,
no tabaxi.
they
Oh, the elf, yeah, the wizard.
as far as we're aware, they One of Versalia's focuses is magic, so if anywhere, probably Janholtz. But even then, where?
There could also be a bit of an issue. What if they, I know,
Go to Ice-Mount.
not that. I mean, if they were dead, then you would know. But what if they're in the Empire? That's not exactly a
I point to the other two and say.
Just reform the whole time.
I point to the other two and say, I mean, they're in the Empire right now as well.
I'm just saying, if it was a place of magic, Janholt is not the only centre of magic. The Empire is pretty good at it.
There are some more changes to the Empire coming back. Nothing to worry about there.
Civil War is Havonia yet?
No, I'm going to change a bit of the Empire around for next campaign.
Yeah, that. You got a question?
Just randomly. I know it's going to be difficult to tell because different races, but for the Paragons that we know of, do they look like they could be the same age?
No, so they all look very different. You know, Eshe looks really young. He's like a young man, whereas Harness, Illustrator is like an older, rougher, dwarf. You look.
Is it oddly? I believe you're the oldest out of all of us.
El's the old, but how old does he look as a Firbolg?
As a Firbolg, where have I put that? I think I put him as sort of mid-age Firbolg.
Yeah,
Like age is 246.
Yeah, so
which
he
is
looks
sort
like 50s, 40s, I don't know. Grey, kind of fair, older.
It could be.
Okay.
Yeah. How long's Aaron been there? Is he...
Years.
Oh, decades.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's not.
I mean, he's what, mid-70s, nearly 8. No.
So at one point you said he was in his 90s?
Yeah, no, he is. He's not his 70s. I got massively wrong. He was a half-elf originally, changed into a human.
Oh, that's probably why
he's
he's
not young enough. So he's probably he's probably 80. I reckon he's.
Do you know what he's waiting for? He did a clone like 60 years ago, and then he's just waiting for the thing.
Back into a 20-year-old self. Yeah. No, he has been the Archmage since he was probably 25, maybe a bit younger than that. So yeah, many days.
But yeah, I'll say
he's gonna be like on his deathbed, about to die of old age, and he's just gonna go.
I'm bored now. I just walked into the 60s and go, I'm back.
But yeah, I'll say to Elsie in Australia. I think we might be able to help soon. We've just got a couple things to sort out that we sort of had on a long list of things to do.
I'm just picking campaign to everyone on his deathbed. And who your party happens to be there. Click, pass me that gun.
Click, slowly bringing it away from him.
No, just click. Aaron's last words. Click. I'm a hag.
Okay, so cast mirror image. There's now 3 of them. An turned boat magically appears.
Then he just walks through the door, 20 years old. Yeah, 60 years younger, mid 20s, just full ones are like, it's good to be young.
But yeah, no, they all be at different ages and hard to tell.
We'll find them eventually.
We will.
Yeah.
Them.
I bet
it's the known.
Could be
Iggy charms the
aboleth in
aboleth.
the cellar. In the Undercity, the sewers.
No, it was.
Worrying.
An aboleth tries to charm Iggy, but Iggy turns around and just charms the aboleth back and is like,
You're my friend now.
I mean, there's
Iggy's
charming
the
someone.
anti-aboleth.
I mean, you can still charm someone if they've charmed you because it's not attacking them.
No.
Yeah.
Like I charmed my friends before, even though it was when I was mad.
Mad, not mad.
Did we ever meet Presenia?
No.
No?
I've seen her in centuries.
It's Presenia.
It's not Presenia.
She is
Ancient mind.
Watch it be the Queen's daughter now.
Hey, how about we go and visit Mechanus and sort out this Primus stuff?
We could. First, I think I should go back to Turan and see what I can do there. See if there's anything that needs to be left.
Right.
Maybe rebuild the volcano.
I'm not rebuilding that fucking thing.
I
The
mean,
temperature in
I
Tehran's about to
assume-
go down.
Right.
I assume that volcano was like because they used it for like forging glass.
No,
didn't
no,
they?
it just made glass.
Oh, so it wasn't like being used.
Oh
for,
no,
like,
it wasn't natural. It was an effect of Kavescal being there.
So it wasn't being utilized.
No, no, it's
Really?
not here.
If you wanted to, could you make the mana like that hot?
Yeah.
I remember a period of time, yeah.
Yeah.
We borrowed into the ground and stayed there.
You could start your own sauna business.
Technically, though, I've been living underground in here for a while.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been years though.
Yeah. But it has been years.
It's getting warmer.
But I'm a radiant dragon.
It's killing all the crops. The garden's on fire again.
No, it's getting sunnier. Like all the
That is
crops
a
are
good
growing.
My fruit's coming in.
Yeah, you can get more of that if you.
I don't know.
Interesting.
We'll find out eventually.
If you decide to stay in one place for a
Motus
minute.
decides, you know what? I'm just gonna bury myself somewhere in the ground and wait a few years instead of going to a different plane.
But my room is underground.
Oh yeah.
So I have been.
Uh-oh.
It's where we find out in like the nearest fucking like area. Like the nearest park is just one side of it. Like if you've ever been to Birkenhead Park when it's like split off, it's gonna be like that where one side of it they're like, this grass grows way too fucking quick.
So, time to fight a war.
I would like to finish my shopping.
Yeah, we get.
So
The meeting.
I was asking for the all-purpose tool was very rare.
They can probably get you. Yeah.
What if I travel to Janhol to try and find some of these things as well?
They're like less valuable because they're all magic. This is more
Okay.
tinkery.
Yes.
But yeah, so I reckon. How is very rare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
They will probably sell it to you. Probably the Master Guild will sell his one to you for about 20,000 gold.
Okay, I got that on me. I would. So I'm looking for a Rod of Security, which is a very rare item.
Let's have a look at
Selvan thinks it's particularly pertinent after what we happened to us at Kaveskal's thing.
What happened? What?
We almost died of exhaustion. This lets us go to a lovely place to have a rest.
You could have found one then.
Okay, that's fine. And I want to see if there's some +3 plate mail.
Yeah, I mean the brothers. Oh yeah, you can get some. Lando probably has some.
Okay, that
3 plate mail.
is legendary, I'm pretty sure.
Should be about 15.
Yep, okay. And I think that's all the shopping I want to do.
So
I have spent that from
Kids
the plot money.
doing-
Just have you taken that off?
the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just working out what to take after. I got a rough total.
Yeah, I do have to go to Tehran. Had moment with girlfriend. Okay. Yeah, I think Tehran is the only thing that I need to do. Hmm.
Simmer for go back there.
Just a little bit.
Just let Vic, yeah, give him a few days. Yeah, probably Vic's would warn you, be like, don't come back for a few days.
That's the sister.
That's the one that you fought at Sad Volcano.
Okay.
The one,
Smart.
Links, the daughter inside the city who managed things is.
That was the older sister, wasn't
The
it?
oldest daughter, yeah. She's,
Was it the green one?
No, they're all red.
They're all red.
she is like, don't come back while she is finding out what's going on.
Okay.
Let little hair basically fall into the traps. Come back.
That's fine with me.
The next thing is. But yeah.
Don't come back to the next campaign.
Yeah, no, you probably could. Go back now? Been 3 days.
It's been a few days.
Yeah, you probably could go back.
I need to speak to them.
You can speak to them. So you go alone, you bring them with you?
Moses has never really cared about the buddy system. Even though it's helped others, he doesn't really care.
Doesn't need it.
Yeah.
You don't want a bardic boost to come with you at all. Even if you ask for something to take with you, I will give you.
Bring bottle with me.
A random +7.
shoot from level 1 to 5 just looking at dragons.
Oh, that's great. What
If
you have to do
you
is get a killing blow on one of them.
if you let me know you're going,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I would say that I'm gonna head there for a little bit.
do you want me to come with, or do you just want a bit of a boost?
I think it's better if I just have a bit of a boost. You might not be happy.
What do you feel like you're going to be up to?
A lot of talking.
Charisma buff hour thing spell. What spell is it called? Oh my goodness.
Enhance ability.
Enhance
I'm,
ability.
I'm gonna have to take the helmet teleportation off.
That's
Fine.
fine.
You have an enhanceability on charisma.
I can send Doc with you to help if you want a little guy on your shoulder,
I mean, you won't be able to see anything through him.
but he can help you.
It can give me the help action. Sure.
Just change him into a little, or a lizard, just a
Yeah.
little
okay.
inconspicuous.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I mean, I just destabilized the fucking country. I think they
Mm.
deserve to know.
Why?
So who are you meeting with?
I want to meet. Well, the brother that we fought outside the volcano. Could he get me in touch with sister inside the city?
So she could. What you had me told them is that she doesn't run the place.
I know she doesn't run it, but she has insider knowledge.
So that she can get in touch with. I believe it's Slim.
I'm terrible with names, Matthew.
I am as well.
Fucking dreadful. Pretty sure when I DM for Adam, NPC's names changed.
Gary and Phil and where have they gone?
That's where like
They gone?
Gravy Boy came from, or Devil Bitch, because I can't fucking spell their names.
That's in Vix. That's good best guy. There we go.
I can make it one higher.
Oh my days, you
wanted to.
monster!
29 AC.
You're gonna have to start doing those inverse stackers.
Oh yeah, no, it is got plus 42 to hit now.
Plus 3 plate, cloak of protection.
If you have ACs of 30 or above, I'm gonna have to give things bigger attack bonuses.
Okay.
Not all of us do.
Yeah. So combat in name.
Oh wait, no, it's not. There's a lingering plus 2 bonus from my infusion, which isn't there, so it's not 29.
27.
It's 27.
That is still more than it and myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that was quite. It frees up an attunement slot, which is why
No,
my infusion
it's
slot.
like-
I did that.
I don't know why you telling me about Komodo dragons though.
That's what Doc turns into.
Alright.
No,
The Komodo dragons are big.
I can
So
carry
is
it.
Lotus.
I can carry it around my neck.
The next thing. So, you ask Victor that you can set up a meeting with the next.
Yeah.
How would you teleport somewhere you're not familiar with, probably?
The volcano.
The volcano. Probably away from that's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Probably that range where everyone was. Right, you arrive, you wait a couple of hours. Probably earlier in the day, it's probably early morning. Vixen does arrive with you, surely. I will remain to a distance while you talk.
Is she pissed?
I do not know.
Well, we'll see.
And she'll fly. We do see after, an hour or so, flying across the sky, this huge, ancient now, red dragon. You see they probably once had this kind of power pulsing through them, now scarred into these kind of, once you know, sort of like lightning strike scars, leaving them across the scales. Kind of lands, this kind of long face, golden teeth, which is weird for a dragon to have. Greetings, dear brother.
Greetings. You're not looking at me with much happiness.
What is it you want?
To help your position. To help this place out. I know what type of hole I left.
I think I will pass on your assistance.
You don't need anything.
I don't want anything from you.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to need the help in the future.
cannot just slay our father and rock off a few days later claiming that you are here to help me.
I just did.
Let me get one thing perfectly clear. There is a position available
Mm-hmm.
that needs filling.
Mm-hmm. Why do you want it?
Why
No. I said, do you want it?
do you?
Depends what it entails. I'm kind of busy saving the entire planet.
And carry on doing that. I will deal with this place.
I'm just gonna give you a stern warning. One dragon died in that volcano. I'll bury you next to him. If I find out that you're doing very similar shit to him.
There's a difference between our father and I. One of us spent his time in a cave. One of us spent it in the seat of government.
Good.
Leave this country, or your little Vandenheim, we're facing a war on two fronts.
You're definitely my sister. I'm actually going to give you a fair warning. Not from me. It's not a threat from me. I'm gonna probably look at the fucking ring that is still around the planet from the moon.
Yeah, just kind of, drifting around.
That guy is coming for everything. Your stuff, my stuff. He doesn't really give a fuck. He isn't going to be on anyone's side. So even making a deal with him, it means nothing. I've already seen that play out with others. Prepare yourself. And check your graveyards.
Very well.
And as much as we like are casually threatening each other, because it is a good pastime, you strike me as a person who didn't really care for our father.
He was, what's the famous saying? A means to an end. He always knew one day, you or the others would come. And he spent his time preparing to kill you.
Almost did.
Ah, well, no, yes, he is known to be quite fearsome, was fearsome. I prepared for the alternative.
Good. I know you're not probably going to take this, but if you need assistance in any way, when that guy does come down from the sky, just ask.
Very well. Just don't expect it in return.
We've got a long time. You'll change your mind eventually.
Time will tell.
And just in case, the stuff that it can slay our kind very easily, I do now possess, and nobody is going to get near it. So know full well that if you do grow to his size, you'll be better off.
I will bear that in mind.
Do you need any resources, or are you happy?
Oh, I will make do.
You roll?
She's nature, you can one-shot it.
Give me a check.
For this, could I be in the armor for it?
I imagine you are.
Yeah, I mean the other side of it.
Sure. I imagine you would have prepped for that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, is it insight?
Yeah. I've got expertise and advantage.
Pure advantage on this.
Yes, and I'm probably going to add Iggy dice when I see the result. So 13 plus D, so that's 25, and Iggy dice 31.
There is a look of. I'm dropping dice and fall. No, there is a look of. You see, she's thinking. Like, and as you mentioned Callie, and she kind of looks up, and she knows she's smart. She kind of glimpses back at this place and is like, is it worth it? You kind of see she is plotting in her mind.
I know what you're thinking.
And what am I thinking?
How to avoid that fucker. But he's gonna come for everything. You might as well trench yourself into a place where you are the strongest that you can be and fight them off. I know you don't like me, you probably don't like anyone. I'm almost the same, save for a few people. I'm just saying I'm happy to help you. And I want just a little bit of change over time here that I think that you could benefit from as well. You want to be feared and revered. In a place like this, with our dad gone, you could be. And you could be loved by all of these people in this land and hailed as a hero. Better than what he was. Because that's truly what we all want. To be better than him.
Make a persuasion check. Disadvantage. Just because.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Just
dice.
because of who you're trying to convince.
Oh, I know who I'm trying
Is
to
she a
convince.
dragon?
Yeah, she is. I get expertise.
Isn't your what was your enhanced ability on?
Charisma.
Charisma, so I have a straight roll,
And you still have Iggy dice.
which I'm probably going to use. Yep. So I'm going to use 3 of them because I really want this to go that well.
Yeah. This could be
One
important.
at a time.
14 extra.
It's not too bad.
37.
There's a bit of her that seems convinced, but there's also this look of, if you are right, survival is preferable. Who knows what she'll do, but perhaps her original plan may change that.
And like I said, I am happy to have a conversation with her when the time comes. Because, like I said, even if she fucks off, he's probably still going to come for her. Because she was probably thinking, I'll just fuck off somewhere that nobody knows, like the Wildlands. And it's like, no, he's coming for everything. He ain't going to let any part of resistance happen, and she's not going to fucking give him it. You can't bargain with him, you can't deal with him. I fucking tried.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I will pass her Ascending Stone.
Okay.
Because I've got the other one. And then I will let her do what she needs to.
Yeah. She will turn and fly back to the city.
Yeah. And then I will teleport.
Given outcome of what she thought you coming into this conversation. You just head back to the map.
Yep. Incremental change into Ran.
Yeah, it's taking a while. Isn't
Nice.
it? Can I do some more shopping?
Yeah, go.
So I want to buy some sending scrolls. I want to try and buy 20.
Yeah, King's Scrolls are 10.
You've got one left, don't you?
Yeah, 150 each. So 100 10, 20.
50.
Yeah, that matters.
3,000.
3,000.
Speaking of shopping, I'm going to go to the shop. Does anyone want anything?
Can I get a card?
Oh.
Oh, IRL.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, I forgot my laptop.
DP.
No, thank you, but thank you.
Don't say it like that.
If they happen to have prawn cocktail Pringles, prawn cocktail are the best ones. Do you want to try
Thank
them?
you, John.
Yeah, go on.
If they have them. Thank you, John.
You have not been shooting on my back.
And can I?
What? Would you rather inspiration instead?
I didn't probably hear you. I thought.
I would like to look for 5 rare magic items, which are dimensional shackles, chime of opening, iron bands of Bolaro, the ring of animal influence, and a rope of entanglement.
You find the ring of animal influence, the rope of entanglement. Mandor will have them easily.
Okay.
They will be for both of them. 15,000 for both of them.
Okay.
The first one was
Dimensional shackles.
yeah, you can get some of them.
Jesus.
4,000 probably from Mandor for them. Hands of opening you don't find.
Okay.
Mandor will sell them. And the final thing was
The iron bands of Bolaro. It's essentially a a big thing that can use to grab large creatures.
It's the ball pairs he had from.
yeah. Sure, you can find that. I'd probably also be how much was the shackle? That's around 5,000 for that.
Wait, how much was the other ones? They were 50. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think those ones were quite a lot more expensive than those
Yeah, I
ones.
got.
So I'm spending some of our money. Is that okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Someone will put these to good use.
Why are you buying dimensional shackles?
Because I'm an artificer and having non-attuned magic items is just my thing.
Yeah.
So I just looked. We had some money, and I looked through the
Just wanted to get.
list of items. Yeah,
I just wondered what specific.
I haven't got any plans.
No plan.
Kara, the sponsorship for the orphanage
Mm-hmm.
from your family, has
Yeah.
anything happened to that?
I had no idea because we asked. My mother said she would look into it, and then we didn't hear anything back.
Could you check on that for me, please?
You could have something back. They were like, with, you know,
Oh yeah, there's
Callie fucking around and
Yeah,
doing
there's
stuff like
issues.
game. We're gonna stay together or something.
quiet. Yeah.
Okay. Good. That cements my decision for the meeting with Glee then.
I'm back up to. I'm at 21 scrolls ascending rather than 1. I bought 10.
Thank you for letting me use your sending scrolls.
It's okay. That's why I bought them. Very useful. Like the amount of money I'm spending versus our caster spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's everything I want to do. In downtime and everything. What are you doing? Why have I got blue tick on me?
I would like to talk to Salman.
Yes.
I point to the black hole.
Oh yes, this thing.
What do we do with this thing?
We should experiment with it.
We can't hide it.
No. Let us try to move it a little, just to see what happens.
I can't believe
I'm
someone
gonna build
inherits
a
a died.
wall
Okay.
around it,
Yeah.
and then focus on the actual orb. And can I connect to it? Or do you have
Yeah.
to see it?
No, I think everything you know
To
is
know
as long as
is-
you're within 10 feet, maybe you know where it
Have you
is.
both told me you're about to experiment?
Yes.
I'm not being quiet about it.
You get those.
This isn't
You
even
get
in the
these.
kitchen as well. Oh, it's just
Yeah,
like
this-
in the garden.
Yeah, this is,
outside the garden.
You've got two. Could you pass this around, please?
Yes.
The number of times we've thrown it over the microphone and things have gone wrong.
The Kara's still working on his picture.
So I'm gonna. Do you know, I've never built a wall of brain matter. I'm gonna do a brain matter wall.
Slimy purple.
What does it look like?
Slimy purple, you fleshy wall.
Is it alive?
Yeah. Maybe. It kind of like twitches.
Does it think?
It oozes stuff.
I think therefore I am wall.
I was with the abilities
Mind
to
over
increase,
once it-
able
the
to
shield
change one of
is-
my fighting styles around. So I've got some cleric
Great.
cantrips. I finally got guidance.
That's a nice one to be used by Christmas. No more guys. No, that's
I'm gonna try and pull the orb through the wall.
Make an arcana check for me.
$32.
It pulls through the wall, there's a perfect hole where it once was.
They didn't have any Pringles. But they do have podcast biscuits.
Ooh, thank you very much.
So I don't know how
Can I
we
go?
fight this thing.
Yes, please. Thank you, John.
We're just gonna have to like leave it.
We could make it go down underground and then turn it left and then fill in the hole.
Okay.
Warn us before you dig holes in the garden.
I'm going to have you mark the exact location on the map. And you can't find out, I'm going to show you a map. You know where it is.
I mean, that's what he's not saying he's doing that. That's like how we could hide it. Though I'm not sure if that will work. The ground above it might just cave in.
I'm worried about someone stealing
Not
it.
wanted.
So I'm more concerned.
Which
What happens when we put it
Wish
in an
we
extra
were.
planar space?
Cry.
So nice hole.
Should we find out? I've got
Haven't you
disposable
already done
ones.
that?
I should have destroyed everything.
Folks,
How can you already-
I'm about to maybe commit atrocities.
Can you not?
The neighbours walk past shitheads.
I'm going to clear out Vanadium and Hawthorne. We're going for a walk in the city and we're not coming back till the coast is clear.
Little walk around town.
I'll take a gold coin and pick it into the hole. Shoot this bit. So I'm going to take a gold coin. I'm going to, with telekinesis, push it into it. Or I'm going to like stop halfway.
No, it's not
Actually-
that way.
What happens?
And the coin is half in the hole.
Is it held in place?
You used to hold onto it, yeah.
So if I let go, what happens?
You've got
Does
half
it
coin
drop or
falls
does it
down.
just fall in?
Yeah, whatever's left.
Doesn't get pulled in.
Yeah, just falls through that.
Is it illegal
So it's not
to
exactly a
debase
black
the
hole.
currency of the nation?
I mean, there's no like national currency. Gold is just gold as well.
Okay.
It has like the stamp of the world on the other side of the stamp of the region it came from.
Okay.
No one really cares that much. You guys have enough that no one about this. You're rich, you barely money.
Yes.
Yeah, you got half a coin goes in, you drop it, it's only half a coin.
I thought it was like a black hole.
Yeah, I like that. Just a big orb of death.
Because that would be scary.
Yeah,
Just a-
Touch
just
it,
an
get
orb of
pulled
death.
in.
Yes, so I have disposable and reusable bags of holding. So just kind of curious as to what happens when we put the thing in the hole, in the bag of holding. But if anyone wants to stop me, they can.
I have left.
I will say to you,
That's what I'm gonna do.
remember, if you touch the hole, whatever part of you touches the sphere, is gone.
I was just curious as to
You
if
just
we could
watch me
store
put
it
a gold coin
in an
into it.
extra-dimensional space.
Yeah, how are we going to get it out?
Because they won't be able to see it to summon it back, you mean?
If we would, I'd say. You think probably pull off your mind, you're within 10 feet of the thing.
I think that would work.
Could work. You don't fucking know yet.
You
Wait until you try.
know the way bag of holding works, you have to put your hand in to get whatever's in there.
Do you?
Yes.
Ah,
You can just tip the bag upside down though.
And
With
turn
the
it
inside
everything
out.
falls out.
But everything
Yeah,
would then
okay.
be in the radius of the sphere.
But it was an empty bag holding with just that in it.
Actually-
it would just be the sphere.
Yeah, so I could like float up in midair and then
You
do
like
that.
you could go underneath it, dex check, get it in,
Go like
and
around
roll
the
around,
around
and
the
then
air.
turn it upside down, you know everything in it will just kind of come out. You probably have to like lift it off the top of it. But that's how
So-
the bag of holding normally works. You don't know exactly what will happen.
But if the side of the bag touches it, that's
Well,
Yeah.
there is no inside of the bag. The inside of the bag
no,
is just.
The
I mean,
outside.
like the,
Oh yeah, if you clip it with the outside, it would obviously destroy.
So
it.
this
You can
is
try that.
this is a very dangerous weapon,
Yeah.
and this is my intent to hide it, and I might cause more danger by doing so. I feel it's okay with me
Built a wall
trying
around
this.
us.
I am not there.
Just don't put your head in it.
Off in my room doing
Okay,
dog
so-
pictures.
We're outside.
Yeah, I will try with the bag of holding.
Dexter, it's like a hand check for me. Is you kind of like open the bag, try and stretch it, and it is big enough to
I
fit.
should have my
yeah?
gloves on. Should be
But
able
you
to
can
see.
you have to get it round.
I try to fit a bowling ball in
Should
there.
be plus 18.
It's
I have my
what-
gloves
Yeah,
on.
it's like
Oh no, it's 2 foot. Yeah.
it's like a bowling ball, but again, it's like getting a sack
You
round.
can fit that bag probably just a bit smaller than the bag. And you can like a nice like an overall as well.
It would be like trying to get a bag around the sun.
What's that? 27.
You
I have plus 18.
open it, you very, very gently, very carefully if you stretched it, you go underneath, kind of like adjusting yourself. you can't like
It's like that
so
game
you
where
kind of
you
like
you-
eyeball
Yeah.
the character's direction. You don't kind of like tilt your head back so you accidentally clip it.
Did you have collaboration as a kid?
You guess how high up it needs to go, you close the bag. It's only a D100. Oh, sorry,
I was just looking at it from
You
the,
are D100. Oh, okay.
from the
okay.
kitchen window, drinking a cup of coffee.
While he's doing this.
I don't know.
I'm
You don't want to know.
No. That's what I said.
I'm not near them.
It's like,
I'm gone.
Carol,
Me and my
Carol,
family
there's
have
coffee.
just gone.
I gave you warning.
You did.
No. Oh, you can't. Carol can't hear you. He's got his earpods in.
I feel like a caveman playing
just
around
imagine
with
that. It's like you
nuclear
walking down to get something to eat,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking
What
outside
happens?
the kitchen window, and you're like, what are
Yeah,
you
it's a
looking
bag.
at? And then
So
you
then
see
nothing
Sal
bad
open it.
happens.
No, you put it in the bag, you close the bag.
Did you ever watch Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
The original.
Okay, folks, I'm going to attempt to do something.
Do you remember the coal bolt super weapon they found?
Yes.
That's what I feel like we're doing.
I'm going to tie 50 foot of rope to the bag.
Okay.
I'm going to float up into the air,
Yeah.
and I'm
Oh,
going to very
God.
gently pull on the rope.
Bag just pulls up.
Moves?
Yeah, moves.
You'd have to pull the bag up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling. Okay, so
And then
it appears I have contained the weapon of death, although I'm not sure what has happened on the inside. I might have lost it for us forever.
It's just a black hole.
To be
I'm
fair,
going to
Literally
attempt to
astral
remove
sea.
it from the bag.
to be
Just
fair,
imagine.
a sphere of annihilation
Astral
floating
dreadnought.
around in the astral sea, probably not the worst thing
Oh
to
my
happen.
god.
I'm going to attempt
There's
to
gonna
remove
be
it from
an
the
there's
bag.
gonna be an there's gonna be an astral dreadnought that has a
Yeah.
perfect circular hole through it that is quiet. That's on fire, routine.
So that's a
The
20,
thing is,
but I'm going to give myself a
the
plus
sphere
7.
doesn't move,
and then I'm gonna roll
it
an Iggy
just
dice.
stay in one fixed space.
So 27, 30.
Disappeared.
Roll
Doesn't
two.
move, doesn't
To
matter.
get the bag inside out, you can pull it up. The sphere is still out. I'm just floating it. How high in the area?
I would have come back down to the ground to
Yeah.
do that.
So it's floating like how wherever you open the bag.
Okay, I think we've.
Did you open the bag all over to the ground or like? At the
I would have
bottom?
been floating up above it and then kind of opened it just kind of about 5-10 foot off the ground.
Yeah, so that, but it's fun. 10 feet.
Can I just make a point? Wouldn't it have been better if you
Fine.
just had the bag open and then use your mind to get to float the orb into the bag?
Possibly, but that also requires a lot of difficulty to do. I felt like this was an
Right.
uncertain thing. I have yet to move this
Not
object,
the bag's holding.
and if it touches it, it's going to create a rift.
You don't know we'll create a rift.
I presume it would create a rift.
Or
it
are
might
you
destroy
doing
it.
this outside?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
No, we're doing it in your room.
So yes, that
Of
could have
course
been a
we're
way,
messing around with
but I
this
trusted
thing,
my
like,
fingers
that's-
better than my mind in this instance.
Well, we
But
now
you
know that you
hold
can
the
get
bag.
a sphere of annihilation into a bag of holding, and it's
Do that.
fine. And
That we think.
you can move it around, and
You're
then
in the mind of each room.
and then you
Yeah.
can
You want
dump
to check
it
the
on.
window if they do this or you're just not paying attention?
No, my room's the other side of the house. They're in the back
We've
garden.
literally just created no secret weapon.
You can
As soon
dump
as you
it
get
on.
standing there with a mop bucket just in case.
I'm just gonna like literally stood next to him in the kitchen,
Mop
looking
up
outside. Be
Use the
like,
garden
This is
just.
10
Yeah,
times
just
worse
be like-
than
6 feet away from them just to say.
the bag
I'm just
of
gonna be like,
the
I'm
box
not
of
gonna help
fucking
with that.
limbo that
I have to
had,
do something like just,
which is
I'm
just
more curious.
random chaos.
So what should
Yeah.
we do with this?
Popcorn?
Hide it.
Hey, thank
Put it
you.
in the bag?
Put it in the bag, and then put the bag in the bowl.
Bottom of the fast screaming.
Do you not want to carry the bag on you?
It's
So you can use it.
There's spots in classes. They don't potions there.
Yes.
Yes.
Is,
What are you
is the bag yours?
Yeah.
So if you
No.
tune, does the
Uh,
bag
yeah, it's
disappear?
not tune.
No. So this
Oh,
if
shit.
this bag is one of my
If you die, does the bag disappear?
infusions, and the infusions last a week until after I die.
So it's a week.
So we don't know. We'll find out if he dies. What happens in a week?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to put the get back in the bag.
I
on the side of my
know that it is you've done it once already.
Okay.
You can't
I
do
will
it
type
once.
scary.
I
bag
will
fucking stand back.
Cast guidance on you.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you.
And you've still got one inspiration left.
I
I'm
do.
gonna help you.
I'm still alright.
16, 20, 38.
Once again, open the bag. Then we're confident.
We can teleport.
Bit of guidance from Air Dan
So we take it.
into the bag.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Oh shoot! I just moved it. I thought it would be safe. I didn't realize. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then I move the bag.
Yeah.
Does it fine?
That's fine.
Okay, give it to Harris.
Ginger.
I would recommend putting a label on that bag and maybe an extra clasp.
Get I find some paint. I draw a radiation symbol.
Sure. So we now have.
A portable nuke. We have a suitcase nuke.
It's not.
It is.
Number one,
No,
what's a
it
nuke?
doesn't.
Number two, this doesn't explode.
No, but it causes mass death.
Not really.
Well, if I ram it into people, it causes mass death.
With a sufficient deception skill, it can make people lose arms.
Deception skill?
Just pass them the bag and tell them to get something out of it for you.
Put the hand in.
Just have to be deception, just asking them to do it.
How nasty is that?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
It's kind of like a bag of devouring plus ish.
No, I don't feel
Don't
bad
you
for my
need
idea for the dust of dryness.
What was your idea for
Hell,
the
Feed it to someone.
I could mind control a person just to put your head in.
Yes.
driver?
Yes.
It's gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
I could do that
surrounded
too.
by war criminals.
Yes.
No, I'm surrounded by Canadians as they go into a massive war.
Literally, Geneva Convention was written.
Why?
for
What
Canadians.
war crimes are being committed?
Oh, I was just letting them know what they could do with the fact that it's now in a bag.
Yeah,
Oh.
they put the
said
sphere.
put the arm in it. Selvin said Harris said mind control and put the head into it. Sphere annihilation in there.
Yeah. Have a look in. It's like, have a look inside.
I know you said earlier there wasn't anything sort for it, but do I have any clue of what this thing I've got is?
You're aware of. Maybe yeah.
Right.
What thing?
After a little while, I'm going to make a perception check. Is that bag still fine? Is Harris still fine?
Make an investigation. You're good, actually.
Hmm?
Investigation.
I'm not like, I'm just
You can look at the bag. The bag's still there. We want to kind of like have a little investigate. You probably need to like get closer to it.
Put your head in it.
What are you investigating?
I'm holding.
the bag. I'm
Okay.
not opening it.
I'm not bloody opening it.
Investigation.
Bag of holding.
I feel as if this was too easy.
You're the right bag.
Now that's a 4.
It's a bag.
Bag of annihilation. Sounds better.
Selvon, is it worrying that you have now made 2 deadly weapons with bags of holding?
That's just what happens with Great Minds. They create weapons.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking. What did you say?
Is it worrying that you've now made 2 weapons out of bags of holding?
Yes, I should have made much more by now.
Oh boy.
I think I'm getting soft.
After Calicius, next BBEG.
The bag.
No,
Just the bag.
seven.
The bag man.
Salvan
The bag man. It's a great villain.
Salvan goes off the deep end and just becomes the bag man.
Selden is the bag man.
You cannot be retired, you don't have to deal with them.
Carol's in your role left has to deal with him. When else is killed by the bag man? Carol's revenge story. Carol arrests the bag
My
man.
next character just backstabs Selvon and is like, you did.
Then becomes the bag man. You fall into a
Do you
bag.
think we could power up the sphere using our new shiny rock stuff I've forgotten the name of? Yes.
Oh,
Selman
I think that's...
destroys everything.
Yeah, I think that's just wasting Aberoth.
Oh, what a shame.
I actually had a thought on Aberoth.
10 will see something above it to do with
Yes?
digits.
We've been kind of identifying it as a power source, right?
I think that was the working theory, yes.
But I actually had a thought on it. What if it's not really a power source, but it's an amplifier? Like, we've been using it as a spellcasting focus, but what if it could be put into a magical device to basically increase the capability of it?
Those airships in Janhod, aren't they powered by Aberoth? And don't you...
They normally have a crystalline centre which powers magic and stuff.
Yeah, but all the mechanical stuff around it, I'm just saying that is basically going into the Aberoth. It's not a power source. It is like, it is basically like
A force magnifier.
Yeah.
Like a pulley, but for magic.
Yes.
Are you considering making a machine out of Aberoth?
No, I was just passing on the idea.
That does sound quite fun.
That's the 10's kid. It's supposed to be bra.
They have like a steady stream of it. It's like, I think from Matt's perspective, as long as we're not like, I'm going to make a building out of Aberoth, then Matt's okay with us having
you
some.
can't make a skyscraper out of Aberoth, but you can get your hands on it and look there.
Ooh, what about a tattoo with Aberoth?
Maybe. Yeah. Sorry, I heard her carved into you. Good egg. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I know
There's
what
this
yeah.
thing,
What is the password?
The meeting?
So,
Oh, yes, the meeting. At some point before all this happened. You guys
Anyone who
know
wants to
Glory?
come can
Not
come.
Glory.
Glee.
Glee.
I think you asked me to come to this one,
But
even though you didn't need me.
Yeah.
But
Anyone who
just-
wants
yeah.
to come can come.
just
What is it you wish to discuss with your business manager?
So, first of all, how is business?
Fine. Continuation as you asked me a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
be weeks actually.
We
We last spoke to her before we went to Quebec, and that was weeks.
It was 2 weeks at least.
It's
there is an orphanage in the city that we have connections with. Tenuous, but
we cannot go for childbirth.
that was nowhere close. What
Normally-
kind of experiences have you had?
Oh, welcome to the real world, yeah. Normally, when people are doing orphanages and businesses, they normally use child labour laws. That's an initial issue.
No, the other way. So,
You want to
Sell the
Yeah.
children.
not do it?
Want to sell the children.
Well, I mean, it's illegal here, but in the Empire, we.
Glee,
I'm messing.
good.
No.
She spent too much time there, me. Sorry. I rub off on people.
Dangerous ground there, Glee. So, Caro's family was intending on sponsoring the orphanage, but has since declined.
What was a child of root?
What?
It is Matt.
I'm just going to stop assuming that this is no longer Glee talking.
Professional again. Back on the zone.
But we are surely quite a powerful conglomerate at this point
We're getting
in
there.
terms of funding and name recognition. And
Yes.
And to be fair, she doesn't know about what we just got.
yeah, and I'm not going to tell her.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Tell the business manager we don't have money. We're sitting on all the money.
I'm not going to tell her how much. We have come into a great deal of funding.
How much? I need to know for the tax reports. In
Really?
business, we have to pay taxes, yes.
It's not part
What's
of
it?
it.
It's
that's-
not part, it's not income for the business. It's
If you use it, though, it is.
Yes. If
ah.
we use
If
it
you
for
put that money in, you have to know how much you're putting in.
Oh no, that totally makes sense. How about you let me know how much what I propose is going to
Or
cost,
just give me a figure.
and we go from there.
We have excess money. We don't need.
1 million.
Oh. Sit down, I'll let you. Okay. What do we want to do with this exactly?
Fund the orphanages that are currently open in the city and open up new ones until there is no child left abandoned.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. But I can see what. This kind of goes out of my area of expertise. Less business and more charitable donation.
Do you have a PR manager? This would be
Fuck
expert
them
public
people.
relations.
No, I don't like them. You probably want to speak to the temples more than businesses.
And would it not need a sponsor, some form of steady
You
income?
people can just go and give them money. Realistically, we would just be taxed on it, and then we would lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
We would be taxed on donating the money. It would be seen as was sending our profit. They could technically see it as an offshore account.
Unless you
Oh.
do this by
Yeah,
gift
yes.
aid.
Unless you just go and give it to
Seize
them.
the office.
This is not
Hinted for all of you.
Have you considered
I thought
buying
she
the
was going to
orphanage?
seize the orphanage.
Everyone can
She's
tell
like,
you
I'm
the
done
master
with
of
this
the exchange.
bullshit.
Very, very on where money is going. If it's charitable, he likes to make sure that they will be taxed on it. We will be taxed
Yeah.
on it.
Thank you for the advice.
Yes, donations through businesses are complicated. It's much easier just to go and drop it off yourself. They don't have to really claim it. They have it. But we have to announce we have it, and then there'll be a record of us sending it somewhere. There'd be questions we could be arguing. I know he's not a big fan of you people, so if you wanted to send an investigator to check are you laundering money, that's very easy way for him to get to us. So
no, you make a very
it's
good
probably
point.
easy just to go to a church or go directly to them and just give them.
That makes sense.
Or set up your own foundation, which would have to be separate to the business, but the business could donate, but then it would still be your money, so it would still be taxed twice, technically.
You know what? We could set up the NHS.
I mean, they have like free-ish healthcare.
Free-ish.
You can't like go and get a leg replaced, but they will give you some medicine.
How would one go about setting up a foundation?
Again, not really my area. Probably just say you're doing it and then fill in the necessary paperwork.
Yeah.
Where would I go and do that?
Probably the
Is there anything that the business?
bank.
Is there anything that the business currently needs?
Well, again, we have the funds, more staff, more space.
We could probably provide. Is there anything that you've been keeping an eye on? That
Nothing I think we need at the minute. We want to continue running at the size and pace we are. We have everything we need.
Yeah.
We want to expand or produce more or increase our workforce.
Do you think it's currently worth doing that?
Let's just see the first maybe month or two how things go. Get a good idea. Once we get our first lots of supply and out there, and then so our first round of
Oh, I should mention I bought a spa. We should probably add that.
Okay, yes. Do you want to own that yourself, or should we put that under the business?
Your spa.
I'll just keep it.
You did buy it on
You
impulse.
wouldn't to
I
give me
did.
that money. I would have to then say no. You would have to technically, because
Well,
You could sell it to me under the
You could
business.
sell it back to the business.
Okay. And then what?
Well, then it'd be part of the business, but you own it at the
Uh-huh.
minute. So if we bought it off you,
Okay. I mean, I'm just basically paying for people's wages that aren't really doing anything because it's just mine now.
it's up to you.
No, I'm good keeping it.
As you wish.
What do you think the 10 grand was?
Spartus.
Yeah.
Well,
Spartus.
when you think it is appropriate for when is a good time for an expansion, let us know.
I will keep it informed.
Thank you. And I'm gonna go set up a.
So are you filling this paperwork? You have a charity that we all want to do on it. You
Mhm.
probably get some sort of
Mhm.
voluntary work.
Question: did that million actually go to the company?
Not
No.
yet. No,
No.
they didn't need it yet.
Just I'm keeping track of the bank accounts.
Very sensible. But yeah, I'm going to set wheels in motion to essentially buy up the orphanages to increase
That's how much
their
is left you spent that.
quality of life for the orphans,
A lot of
and
them are like
70 and
owned by
42, so you spent
the countries that are
132.
on sale.
any that are private.
The private ones tend to be quite good.
And
You know,
then
it's-
I shall just set up more.
There's a few you can grab hold of. Yeah, most of them are either state-owned or wealthy donors. But you can how much you want to throw in. It's like how much you get for it.
How much are we willing to put towards this? It's kind of a personal thing for Iggy, so
I mean, I've got no problem with you spending money on it, but Motus will also say that Cleaver's in a sense correct that you are not going to completely always eradicate it, but we are happy to do our part.
Mo just bought a spa. I feel as if you can spend at least that much money.
That's true. It was a good spa.
What's it called?
Can people use it, or is it just for you?
It's just for the
us.
part.
Oh, okay.
It's
I would.
Like literally, the people that work there are being paid to just sit there and do nothing.
They have a very cushy job now. Just keep it ready, just in case we arrive.
Like 3 members of staff.
I will
Yeah.
say, setting up an orphanage is all well
Been
and
a car,
good.
never
You've
goes.
got to keep that thing going.
Why?
So, and you alone,
Could you imagine
maybe
whacking
it isn't
myself
going
in
to be
parallel?
enough. Like maybe for a little while, but you're going to need to set up an
All the
organisation
stress
that
is
is able
gone.
to generate money that can then put it into the orphanage.
They've got a fucking
we
jackhammer.
can't do that under Sede Volbert.
I mean, you can get tax jackhammer breaks.
Fighting tournament.
And also, the manager was the manager that let you guys, so any issues.
WWE sponsors
So
homeless
one trick
children.
when you go from the jail, shut the whole thing down.
He's just making
He's holding
thrones
markers.
very quickly.
All for that.
then I will just use the foundation to put money into orphanages that are already established in.
Easy.
Is there any
Yeah.
elections coming up?
Just had this on planes. There would have been one. There would have been one in the Eastern Bearing, but currently, don't have a city that's can host an election. One's being destroyed, the other's being sieged. You can imagine probably as soon as the war's over and they're back, probably an election. But that was coming up in like a couple of months, it wasn't recent.
I'm just saying, one of us could become a political figure.
You need to have lived in that area for a while.
Are you shaking your head?
You could be to the West Highlands, but not further Eastern Bearing.
No.
At the point, does General Carroll want to check in?
Right, you've got
With the war
council before it's back off to war.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
That's it. I've said a few times if there's anything to get in contact, and we'll just.
Yeah.
I'll wait until we actually get to the point of we're gonna go, and then.
Yeah.
You also imagine they probably hide an underling for you who manages your day to day.
Just support
Yeah.
Killing things, but
Yeah. You have to be Captain America.
I mean,
Yeah, Captain Van Dyne, sorry.
hey, but it might be like, cool, we have a job for Karen now. We'll be the country's defender, we'll hire a new war general, you'll be General Batman.
Do it.
Hey, they,
Did Ariel get the stuff that she needed?
Oh, yeah, she had it.
Then I've got absolutely nothing apart from looking at
That's
Selby
probably gonna
over
arrive
the next few days after the riddles and see.
Yeah,
Carol's not
I'm
doing
looking at them now.
PSAs. Carol's not doing PSAs.
What did you say?
So, you decided to fight a
I'll
lich.
just riddle.
No, 100% needs to happen.
No, I'm good.
Can't wait to Karen was General, right? General Batman.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh no.
The shield, the vampire engraved on the sword, the battle mat.
Yeah.
You've even got the picture of the monkey on the unicycle from the first film.
Oh my god, you're all literally Captain America!
You know there's not a monkey on that motorcycle. No, it's all of you.
To be honest, it's more like I'm Thor and he's Captain America.
Yeah, we had this conversation. What do
We
you
have,
use?
yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Man,
Gambit.
Gambit, where you got Marvel characters? Jean Grey. What's the head out?
I think Airdale.
Adam Warlock.
Okay, now.
No, that's Talon. No, Talon is.
No, he is definitely Adam Warlock.
No, he's Groot.
Daxus is the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talon would be.
Captain Marvel.
No, that would be.
What, indestructible
Oh, yeah.
radiant person?
Yeah.
That would be in theory. Cassandra.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Leo would be.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Witch.
Yeah.
One,
27 wells.
Black Widow.
Who's
More
Hawkeye?
Mockingbird, she's more Mockingbird.
Is it Click?
Click.
But he's got a gun.
Click's Hawkeye, Click is, yeah.
It's still marksmanship.
Okay, you could do it in the past. You can make it
Wait,
Is
is
there
Iggy,
any picture of a sniper rifle in the Thor movie for some fucking weird reason?
is Iggy Loki?
No.
Female
No.
Loki from the series.
Hand down. Talon behind her.
Yeah. Anyway.
Catherine. Oh no, Catherine's the Hulk. Catherine's Red Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk?
Catherine's Abomination.
She-Hulk?
No, it's not She-Hulk.
Maybe when we reach 20th level.
She's not on the telly.
Maybe when we reach 20th level. Yeah.
Yeah, but she, you know,
No, you're
there's got to be some class to her, you know.
the thing. She's the thing.
Or just a never-ending dying god.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so, to war?
To war.
To war!
To Erwin's Tower.
To
To the
Erwin's.
War Council!
Yeah.
The War Council.
Well, you go in the same direction.
Yeah.
You go into Valheim Rock, they come out and they somehow carve into a flat surface. Camelin, we had to make it with that. Into the halls, heavily guarded as always, but you know, you guys and the general are just walking. You can just let someone do that to the War Council and they will all meet in the War Council chamber. I think you've been in it before, you've met them in the main chamber. But we're going to say it's very similar to the main council chamber. This is a large room, big kind of table, a map of probably Van Hand in it and specifically Eastern Bearing.
I'm going to make a perception check for any hidden spies or spectres in the room.
Guidance.
You've got true seeing, right?
Or only if I cast it.
You still got the same biz.
No, that got destroyed.
That's a
Oh, that's terrible.
perception. That is a 19.
That's good.
You got a 19?
You look. It's just 2 people sitting here. There's a few guards, but nothing. Nothing standard. Just 2 people.
26.
Same thing. Just 2 vampire guards. And 2 generals. Whose names I always forget.
Yeah. Names.
Screw it. I will use my use of the true seeing gem I have.
Yeah.
To see if there's anyone watching us. Actually, yes, because there was a Rakshaka around that was messing with us at one point last time we were here. Okay, I actually have a reason for doing that rather than just
Rakshaka's gonna get absolutely.
see
Flattered.
if anyone is actually a Rakshaka in disguise.
I mean, I was more
Or hidden.
concerned with all the spy agencies that are after us and
Yeah.
constantly watching us.
I'm not worried.
If that Rakshasa is here, you just, oh look, a Rakshasa. He's gonna like, fuck.
Yes.
The director, his spy organisation, is there a name or is it just the director and his boss?
No, there's no exist.
No section 31 or anything like that?
No one does exist.
Do you really think you trust us with the name?
Also, you're not going to tell
I mean, we might
Yeah.
find it out. We've encountered him that much.
I'm gonna be in jury form while we're here.
In what form?
Jury.
What's that?
It gives the Yama gives me certain benefits in different forms.
Oh, cool.
I haven't had a chance to say it to you because you weren't here.
I wasn't here. Yeah, that's cool.
But the Yama has 3 different forms.
Nice.
And in this one, I have expertise and insight checks, and I can make them at advantage if I spend the charge.
Awesome.
So it's like I will just be in that form.
It's your diplomacy form or
Yeah.
social form.
Yeah, social form. That's
Judge, jury, and executioner.
He is the oratory.
So, is anyone here with true sight?
Cardinal.
Or anyone not who should they should be?
For that reference, if
Okay.
anyone got
I
it.
think you feel
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique Cardinal.
I give a cardinal.
Cardinal.
Or a trees mécanique de la liste
If
cardinal.
someone
There we
is
go.
hidden and I have true sight, they're still hidden, right?
If
I
it's
was playing the
stealth, yeah,
game.
they make like a natural stealth check.
I always make the joke of calling it gang shit, but
I've never played it.
21, 22, plus 7, 29 on a perception check.
No one's hiding anywhere.
Can't see any hidden people. Okay.
But you until you see that fan, you see the 2 members of the War Council, General Tizane, or Tizian, the half-elf female, the War General of the Navy, the General Von, the General of the kind of Special Operations with the Night Owls kind of judge. And they're sitting around the table, or they're probably standing actually, waiting for you to arrive.
That's what the Night Owls will be back by now.
Yeah, they probably retired a few days ago.
question: how many days has it been since our fight with Cabescal at this point?
4.
4. Okay, 3 days more.
You're going to do 3 days and then you have a day where you went off to speak to the dragon, then after the rest of the
Yeah.
3 days more.
Yeah.
Till the eye.
Till the eye back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I used it and it didn't work.
Actually, where? They just
It worked, it just didn't go through.
Where they stand? General Carroll, you wanted to speak to us?
Yes, we are about to make a move to defend Eagles Rock.
Ah, yes, good. I'm glad you have arrived. General Bond will take up this, but it's not his name. Yes, the Eagles Rock. Let me fill you in on the details. It's currently under siege. The Grand General, most of our army, all of the civilians from Gold Landing, plus the citizens of the Eagles Rock are all currently trapped. The Empire set up a perimeter around. They're not progressing further in to Vanheim yet. Most of our forces are there, or trapped around the area. We haven't got enough soldiers at the minute to mobilise an assault, and if we did, we believe that they would just fire into the city, killing many civilians. We have several detachments of troops just west of gold landing. They're holding the line. The Empire is to progress. They will meet our forces there and there will be an ensuing battle. However, like I said, most of our forces, our strongest aspects of the forces, most of our army, is trapped within the city. We've been trying to get aid and resource from them. We have a few mages teleporting in now, but there are hundreds of thousands of people in that city. We cannot teleport everyone in and out. We would need to deal with the siege. We know the city is being attacked. We've had very limited communication. They've pretty much run out of most of their sending capabilities, only a few left. The Grand General, I believe he is currently holed up in the central command post they've established, which is the old, the old original town hall, not the governor's residence, but an old town hall that was there when the Eurotrop was simply a town. That is where he has made his base of operations to avoid fire from the Empire ballistas, which are occasionally, well, regularly I should say, firing a few barrages into the city at different points.
Just a quick reminder, the shield's broken, isn't it?
What
The shield generator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can make another one though.
We've got the Aberrath.
I can try to. It will
Took a
take
long
us.
time.
Yeah.
It took a long
It's
time.
not
And
all for Fun for Life to make it.
Oh, so
yeah, it was something that he'd been working on for a long ass fucking time.
okay, so I won't be able to make one.
And it was like I think I got a DC 35. So it's not something that you can scrap together. but
Just
it's
do.
It's a bit really,
I have a question. Who could end this war? Like, the Empire side?
They would have to. Several people, but I imagine it would have to be the Emperor directly. Would realize that there's no
So-
options. All of the armies tend away from the Emperor.
Could we not give them an ultimatum? Stop fighting. We drop the moon on top of them?
That's not really how you de-escalate a conflict.
How would we discuss that?
It's not just more of a matter for debate for our esteemed master, diplomats, who is currently absent without leave.
I believe I have almost solved the communication problem.
Right, we don't really have a communication. But let's be clear, it's not that we can't talk to them, we can talk to them, they just tell us, fuck off, try and kill us.
Oh, no.
So,
I meant the into the Grand General.
Right, we also have ways of communicating with him, but their attempts to communicate back are limited. We have a substantial amount of sending scrolls here, but he has only a few left.
Yes, I have almost fixed that problem.
Right, is it going to be fixed today?
If I could get over there, I could fix it within 24 hours.
Right, okay, is it a permanent solution?
Yes.
Do tell.
I have already told Erwin of this.
Everyone's not here, nor is he a part of the war.
so
That's
I
by
haven't-
telling the cleaner you solved the issue.
I have.
I respect Erwin, but he's pretty useless in these situations.
I apologise, I thought it had been passed on.
No, it's probably kept that secret.
I have invented a spell in which you can place a piece of paper on the surface and it gets teleported instantly to another surface.
Right. Good.
As such, you could write messages to the Grand General back and forth forever with no cost.
Right, good, yes, well, can we do that now?
If I go there, yes,
Right.
I can set one up and it will take me about a day.
100% reliable.
Um,
This is a test of theory.
I've tested it before, yes.
Right, well,
can it be interfered?
yes. Is there a chance you could go wrong, go to a different place,
There's a
destroy the letter?
not that
How
I
many
have
times
noticed.
you tested this?
About 30.
Okay, that's no way to magic, but that's it.
It is a new spell.
Yes, well, let's hope that is so right.
The Emperor can order their armed forces to stop fighting.
Yes, he is the Emperor.
Put him
Saban-
next to you.
Hang on.
No, he's a
Is
very
this-
good
No, you're thinking.
Is
of,
this your is this
potential
their current
king of,
like area
oh,
of like
Saban.
communication secret place?
man. No, it's just like a meeting room.
Actually, I would need to cast the spell on this side and then the other side. Where would you like your postbox to be?
In here is fine.
Saban brings out some chalk.
Harrison,
How big does this area need to be?
Hang on. Where- Can you get the spell up? I've lost it. Yeah, I've lost it.
It's 10 foot?
Mhm.
Harris and I are both ritual casters. Is there any way we can help you?
You can help me scribble.
Learn a spell or something. It's not
Yeah.
a ritual spell, it's a ritual spell. You learn a spell that you cast yourself.
I'll watch you
What?
whilst you do it.
And we'll say it has to be the same caster.
Yeah, it has to be the same caster to do it
Like
both
those things
sides.
that you've got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You could make another portal at the same time for like backups, like sort of thing when you have multiple, just in case.
Let's do Downfire spell, the same pattern has to cast the symbols. Once anyone can use it, wants to be cast at the same time, it has to cast both sides.
Yeah.
And the one thing we're trying to work on is making like a big main hub. So that doesn't have to be one person doing it, that's what everyone's going to work on.
Yeah.
For the time being, only Cellbound can create these.
This is
Yeah.
version 1 of this.
Yeah, it's very, very basic. I mean, you think like to make this work, you have to cast it.
Yeah.
People get. I think you have to send it as well for this version. No, you can,
No, anyone can send it.
But you have to be ones that you have created.
Yeah, and if if one end gets broken, it's
The whole thing is going.
Yeah.
You're creating the snail mail.
yeah, it's basically a sending circle, and you can put something into the sending circle. It has to be under a certain size, and it can't be harmful, otherwise it doesn't work.
Fit through something like this.
Oh, a 6
Yeah.
inch by 4 inch rectangle.
Oh yeah, there's 6, but then there's a circle around it of like 2 foot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 foot radius out.
Yeah, so I need a 1 foot radius circus on their table.
Probably won't do it on this tail. They probably bring in like but temporarily, like a small level.
Okay.
Desk.
How long was my casting time on that? I've forgotten.
24 hours.
24 hours each.
1 hour.
1 hour. So I start making it
I'm
as
gonna
during
sit
this.
and watch and try and learn it.
Maybe not right now. Let's just discuss.
Oh, I apologise. You said expedience.
Well, yes, but also it's quite distracting.
I apologise. I shall sit and shut up.
Yes, please do.
So,
Carol.
what are we doing? Assassinating the Emperor?
No.
I'm just going to give you a fist
Give
bump to
that-
the side.
Can all non-military staff please vacate the chamber?
I leave.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Can I
This is
stay?
a request more in order.
I didn't stay.
It's of tactical.
Sure. I just meant.
He has alliances that can help.
Very well.
I'll leave.
I will also leave.
Well, now the adults.
22.
Yeah. You just say it quietly. The door's still closing. You said that.
I look back with a sense of, oi.
Big.
Do you still have Doc on your shoulder?
He hears his mind.
Yeah, would.
I'm just going to sit and look through Doc's eyes.
Oh, they would kill Doc.
Oh.
Ask who that is.
Oh yeah, then if that was the case,
They'd be
then
like,
I'd be
why is there a snake on your shoulder?
oh, I forgot about that. Iggy,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna like.
General Vaughn very much doesn't like people, nor does he like mages. They kind of fuck with his whole line of work. That's a familiar. You're going to kill it with no consequence.
No, it's
He
mine.
will take the 10 gold fine to resummon it.
I'll rescue Doc.
I will produce the horn. This can summon about 10 to 15 red dragons.
Right.
It's loyal to him.
Okay.
Where do you want them?
Ideally, to take out the ballistas.
I would say yes to secure the perimeter of the city.
Stop the attacks going in.
Maybe not summoning them straight away. Perhaps speak with the Grand General if you get to the city. I imagine he has a tactical plan in mind. But yes, if you could summon them, maybe summon them away and have them attack in once.
I could also spend the day like while we're there just summoning vampires.
Set them out at night. Oh, that's evil. I love it.
We just have to be there.
I assume they hear the vampires stuff and they're like, what?
I mean, it's this sword that does it. I pull up the fucking necro blade. It's just like
What are they talking about then? I know you can hear.
that's calm.
So many things to help.
Fine.
Yeah, like 15 million.
They don't like mages.
Choose one. Kills the whole
I mean, it's a charisma, and I got a.
That's it. We didn't decide on the book.
Yeah, I said it should be you, but we haven't.
But the voting went through admin and most, so I'll take it.
Mhm.
Can I say I've read
Yeah.
that during the...
No, so,
Yeah.
But yeah, like hold some I can summon vampires with this.
Right, well that seems beneficial as well.
And angels with this.
Okay. That was easy.
So,
No, I do. It's all charisma saving
so
throws.
you've got the Night Raiders and you've got the Day Raiders.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that does seem quite beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to eliminate this these ballistas that are attacking the city.
We could definitely get that done.
West is getting close to yours now.
It's the same. Should be.
The Empire's got artillery.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the big trebuchet. Right?
Trebuchet.
One point.
Trebuchet.
Sorry,
That's
trebuchet.
right.
Should we get back to the war meeting?
I was just checking the status on there, they're on level then.
But yes, we need to. I imagine that the Grand General will also suggest eliminating these trebuchets first. We don't know where they're firing at specifically. We haven't had that report, but once you're within the city, I might be able to learn more.
Do you have access for us into the city?
Erwin can organise that.
Okay.
Well, the wizard is out of town for the time being, but I believe he has some way of getting you there. He was sent as a spell a few days ago, yesterday.
Right. Well, if our friend can give you that letterbox, then it would be.
Yes, we will send it up in here for the time being. We may need to move it at some point.
You could be doing outside the room.
I'm not going to until they tell me to.
But yes,
Selvin's just outside making letterboxes everywhere.
if you can report what the Grand General said to you towards, that could be beneficial. We will send some information back.
That can easily be arranged.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we need to know?
Not that I'm aware. Well, there is one thing which is slightly concerning. A certain figure has gone missing. The previous governor of the Southern Plains, I believe they decided to travel to the city as with an aid team. They never arrived. At least no one has heard of them arriving. A very angry dwarven lady came shouting this morning.
I was wondering why there was a hole in the wall.
Yes, the west side hole. She had stormed off somewhere.
I say to everyone outside, oh no.
You don't hear it. The door it's a heavy door.
Oh right, okay.
You could hear it while the door was closing because it was open.
Oh
Once
right.
the door closed, that thick stone door, so it
Oh
was
right.
That's like
Okay,
to be like
Catherine's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
She's like the Wolverine.
Oh,
she'll be
no.
good.
she's fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she'll be fine. It's just what is between here and there is not going to be there anymore.
a bunch of Empire soldiers.
It might not be the Empire. If it happened inland, it might not be the Empire. Someone did not want her there. Well, that's a disturbing update. Well, we can set off, right?
Do we have any idea of how far into the journey they were before they disappears?
No, no one's quite sure. She travelled with a group of medics. This was a week or two ago. Only when people went off to do a recent adventure. They did travel quite speedy. They travelled by horseback. They would have been near the city within a week, maybe 2 weeks. They weren't really stopping to rest. They were full speed ahead. But yes, no one has heard of their arrival. At least we have not had communication. They may have arrived, and that message has not been passed back to us yet, or maybe they did not arrive.
Trying to do math in my head. How far has Catherine got out of the city? Why didn't she come to us then?
Emotions get cloud mind.
Maybe.
The girl's just walking across the nation.
Yeah, she's Forrest Gumping with knives out.
She comes to the Empire line, just carves the
Field
top.
destruction.
The Emperor's like, what the fuck?
I don't know what that was, but I want one.
Just see, like,
I don't know what is this angry dwarf
She's
like?
actually gone there. She's gone to him, boy. She's so winning the oceans.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Oh, she's not.
Right. We will leave out then. unless there is anything else that needs to be discussed, or I should leave and something be discussed.
I don't know if any reaction when he says so.
You can remain. Yeah, you seem useful.
I try to be.
Wrote him as my replacement. Goodbye.
Ah, well, really general.
You don't want that.
You do a better job than I am.
You don't want that. You really don't.
So many dead. Well, is safe.
I'm just saying, like, 50,000 of our troops died, but did we get the job done?
Motus would make the world a better place. But so many.
Do you know who Motus really is?
Oh God.
Doctor Doom.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you are very Doctor Doom.
I've got science and magic.
Well, you've got magic. You've got a beard, you've got a hint.
Yeah.
But soon when I eventually lose my legs, I will be Doctor Doom, because I have math, magic and science.
That's true. You're on the pathway.
I'm not familiar with the conflict of
I hope they're doing well.
He's not a villain, he's got diplomatic immunity.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, anything else you want to discuss before house station?
Yeah,
You
I'm.
can also go with the house as well. They will make you a if you really want to. As an option that exists.
No.
Wait, listen, it's rather you or me.
But I know what Norbert going to get the position up after me.
Why didn't you give me? Why didn't
The
you?
one who was up for I said when I originally got promoted, I said to him, who was it going to be? I can't remember the guy's name, but it was that Nichols.
Is it the guy that got all of his troops killed?
Yeah. He's the guy definitely. Yeah. He got those troops.
I'd be slightly better
He got his
than
troops
me.
killed, and I decked him for it when I was still like a captain or something. So we don't like each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
The Grand General dies, he's next in line.
I thought Carol was next in line.
Carol's an agent, he's like a 1-star general.
Oh,
I know you're like a 2-star general.
what's the Grand General's like a 4-star?
Yeah.
The 57 speech I gave, I'm a fucking 5-star general.
No,
And-
just a minor traitor. Just made the Queen look like a fool one time.
Not like,
Probably sitting in the fucking bathroom in the morning like that bastard.
She's in the bathroom cigarette, like, how can I kill him?
just
Act
tell
soon.
me-
Shrink his uniforms for the next speech.
Act now or it's going to be too late and he's going to be too powerful.
Scratch his swords. Make him look like an idiot.
Just tell Carol you want him dead, he'll just sit there and let you do it.
Now she knows, and that's why she's going to promote him.
Grand General
Yes.
Caro. Oh no, assassin!
And she makes it
Gets
Carol
back
the
at him
ambassador.
by individually assassinating other people so he gets promoted.
She kills herself, slits the throats of every other general, so he has to do the job.
King Carol?
Yeah, and he marries you, makes you the king, and you have to rule the country. No retirement for you.
That's still gives me plan to do to his mother.
Oh my
Any-
god.
anyhow.
Okay, so we give them the information, they know about the dragons, know about the letterbox, anything else?
Just general information. Any estimated number of troops going up against.
Yeah, I think we go. From what we can tell, from what our scouts reported, we are up against a large portion of their army. Like I said, there are definitely troops stationed further away probably in Gold Landing. However, we are looking at 30 to 40% of their army at least sieging. No, sorry, 60% of their army sieging the city. All prepared ready to attack.
While we're here, what is the happening in Salvonia after the Ironclad party?
I've not heard much about it yet, but I know the Empire is moving troops back into Salvonia. The Empire soldiers are seemingly taking more of a stance in Salvonia now. They have this old treaty with the One Elves that live there. They believe that the Elves may have something to have done with it, and they're preparing a defensive inside Salvonia. That comes on culminating with the civil war. They are expecting a potential internal threat.
Interesting. We did a good job then.
It has diverted a lot of forces from reinforcing the area here to send them to that area instead.
Perfect. Well,
You should tell them about the rat.
Have you told anyone you're the leader of your country?
I'm not a leader of the country.
What?
No.
You're not the leader.
No.
No, not a figurehead.
He's wanted to death.
By
He returned if they will invade. According to
Yeah. Yeah, and then when Calisius descends, she's gonna be like, I need help. She might be an idiot.
hide in another volcano.
But yeah,
So, yeah, I guess call Selden in and be like, do you want this letterbox?
yes, if we could establish that potentially in the corner of the chamber here, that would be very beneficial.
Yes, I would recommend putting on a secure table without folding legs so it won't fall over and break.
We can make that happen.
Something heavy stone.
But yes, we can, they'll go and send for something like that. They say, if they try to take one.
Okay, I will start casting the spell. It takes an hour.
Cast a spell, makes this, this table.
What's this? What is the spell? Is it just
Selband's Arcane Letterbox.
It's a good name. That's a good
Yeah.
name.
It requires some materials to make, but I have them.
So if you create another one, then those two are connected. Those 2 points.
They are permanently linked.
What if you create a third one? What happens?
Not linked. It's another casting of a spell. You have to make them within the same 24 hours.
Hence why at that point we need to make a hole.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's kind of going
Central.
again back on.
Yeah.
Central.
If you think about like the old
Yeah, like
phone box
phone.
lines, that's
Yeah.
essentially what you can do with it.
Switchboard.
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone's trying to make a switchboard for this thing. But he's busy trying to find some hidden places
Hmm.
for the time being.
It's a good idea. So I think off the wall,
Off to war.
we'll go to Edelwin's.
Yeah. Make your way to Erwin's Tower, as you got.
What level is that spell?
I think.
For now, good change.
It's because it's the highest level spell I can cast, so I had to put a lot of downsides into it and requirements so that it was balanced.
If the level might change, the knowledge could be higher, could be lower. Depending on what happens. But yeah, eventually you push off here, Sal, when you finish the sigils.
Mm-hmm.
And you make your way over to Erwin's Tower. The door opens for you, you guys approach. And then you kind of enter the main lobby room. You've seen it a few times before. Normally Erwin appears and teleports you to a room. It's quiet, nobody around. And you see, just walking through, it's kind of curled up. And they're probably curled up on the table. It's kind of like ginger tabby cat. And it goes, and looks at you when you arrive.
Hello.
Well, greetings there, Semi Valvin. Pleasure to meet you all at last.
Good to meet you too.
They kind of jump up and they transform into this huge ginger saber-toothed tiger.
Awesome.
Very nice to meet you. I am Erwin's assistant here at his tower. Don't touch me.
What's your name, please?
I don't really have a name. I don't need one. I'm not a cat. I'm a magical and I'm Fae.
Are you an arcane construct?
I'm a Fae creature. I don't really have a name. I take many forms.
Hey, so's Doc.
Yeah, that's cute.
Thank you.
I take many forms in many worlds.
Well, we are here for your assistance.
Yes, Erwin did tell me you were going to wanted him to use his teleportation sigils to get to Eagles Rock. Do follow me. We must take the stairs. Unfortunately, I cannot transport us up the way he can.
No worries.
But I can teleport myself, but I can't get you up there. I will. How far away are you from this thing?
Probably about 10 feet.
I will teleport myself, but you will have to take the stairs. Unfortunately, 30 floors up. I'll see you soon. He's lying. He could teleport you probably.
I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we've done worse.
Yeah, you climb the mountain to get here. But yeah, if you climb the stairs of the tower, getting to the teleportation hub room, the form's changed again. It's about like a large owl. Oh, it took you all a while to get here. Yes. Anyway, I will stand there somewhere.
One moment, sorry folks. Should we let them know we're coming so we don't get eviscerated once going through the teleportation circle?
They'll see Carol and it'll be fine.
The general.
I do not think the teleportation circle will be protected.
Oh, there's no circle that is just a teleportation style. You pretty much programmed it in to take you somewhere. I don't
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, let's stand over there somewhere. Now,
Thank you, Cat.
that's my name. It was
Do not.
one of the following buttons. Now looks as wall like glowing.
Just
stone.
before we teleport and bounce away, I am going to have in the bag a hold in the striking ring and the Storm King's Thunder. So when you tell us what they do, we might be able to use them for this.
Okay, yeah. Good idea.
This is one of these. Let me recall.
Guidance?
You can get with that one.
How certain does the
Not
fake
very.
creature?
Also
It's now a
success.
19. Whatever it rolled.
Less than what I rolled.
Oh.
It got a crit.
Not to try, it still doesn't know.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
And this one, Toodles! Pushes it, and you're teleported. And you all reappear on teleportation. I need a dexterity save for everybody, please.
I'm going to be in the aura.
Is this a
Yeah, I'm going to
magical
be in
effect
the,
No.
or a spell?
before we teleport. I am going to be in the Judge aura right form. So
What's that do?
it's just the law that I've set for myself, so everyone shares my resistances and immunities.
Okay, I'm gonna lucky that.
Can I check my character sheet?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not much better.
Save.
We would be within 10 feet of you because we just teleported.
Oh, we get bosses from paladins.
Yeah, you get a +5
Yeah.
Woo!
because both me and
Yeah,
Carol have it.
it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
love how I rolled a 5 and I'm gonna get 17. I pulled a 4 even.
If you need a buff, let me know.
I may.
I can give out one buff.
As you teleport, you all appear and immediately hear something crashing through a wall next to you. What'd you get?
25.
18.
28.
17.
32.
Also 17.
You all manage to narrowly avoid this huge chunk of stone clattering through this part of the building as you kind of tumble out into the streets. And you see several soldiers and civilians kind of running through the streets as several large chunks of flaming kind of trench ammunition strike different parts of the city. And there's a warning horn that just goes off. I'm missing like 2 seconds.
Oh no.
That kind of goes off. And you see, several soldiers kind of ushering people into buildings, trying to take people to cover. And this kind of barrage of trebuchets kind of impacting different parts of the city.
Anything that's relatively nearby, I'm just Eldritch Blast and just trying to take some of it out.
Yeah, there's no like people, it's just kind of like falling bits of
I know,
debris,
that's
so
what I
you
mean.
can,
Just,
like, easy to kind
clearing
of
the way.
basically blast through
Like,
a bit of
Trying
falling
to
debris.
stop it falling on people.
Yeah, you can kind of grab hold like a half of the roof and
Temporary
just
hold.
collapsing onto the kind of group of soldiers. There.
Can I
17.
make a perception check to see the trajectories of these trebuchet shots?
So not from where you are, so this is your first time in Eagles Rock, and you're all basically on this mountain. It's a city built on a mountain with an airship port.
Right.
So you kind of can't really see where they're firing upwards. You can't quite see where they're firing from because they're kind of, below.
Can I animate some debris and try and use it to protect, like if I see bits of debris that are going to hit people, animate it.
It's not going to stop it falling.
Yeah.
But I can control it. Animated objects.
Not
I
quick
can.
enough. It would still fall onto them. You could create other bits of debris to kind of
Yeah.
clash into them.
Yeah.
It would still fall onto them, but it'd be smaller chunks.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Just minimize damage as much as I'm able.
But all that can. It only lasts maybe 2 minutes or so. I can't remember exactly what it is going to as you see, the city just survives one of these barrages. People start running into the streets, kind of collecting some bodies, civilians and soldiers, wounded people being pulled out of broken buildings. You see parts of the city are flooded as well. You see, there's like a canal system here that basically supplies water to the city from a stream higher up in the mountain. And that has, you're guessing it's destroyed, so a large portion of the city has flooded.
The canal stream, is there a way I could put a wall? Stop it from flowing into the
you're
system?
not near where it is. This is already flooded, probably a lower part.
It's already flooded.
Probably happened a while ago.
Are there people that are nearby that we can give first aid to and stuff?
There's a few, yeah.
Yeah.
There's already probably medics there and
Yeah.
clerics and
But dead people.
soldiers. Yeah, loads of them.
Oh.
We can try revivifying people.
Yeah, does Revivify work on NPCs? I can't remember.
I mean, it's probably more than a minute. You may refer one person.
I'll bring a person back to life.
Probably a soldier. I imagine there's anyone nearby who's still alive. What you do? Where'd you head?
Grab one, not the one
Look at
just
him.
not. Grab a soldier, not the one that's just been revived, and just ask which way for the Grand General.
General Carousel, good to see you. Yes, in the old city town hall. Yeah, I can show you.
Now just give me direction. There's people need you.
Okay, they can give you directions. Up this street, take the steps to the next level, head south, and then you will find the old town district. It is the centre of the town district.
Good man. Sees the people and
He kind of runs off.
Get a Caro do shit.
From where we are, can we see over the battlefield?
So, sort of. It's less of a battlefield and more of like fish in a barrel. You can't get this kind of next layer look, and you see there are probably, a good mile, 2-3 miles away from the city, several encampments of Empire soldiers with these kind of trebuchets set up. Not like multiple positions and multiple trebuchets in each area.
head to the town hall.
Mm-hmm.
Part of a building just
Why
fucking
don't we fly?
explodes. Motors just walking
Then
behind
make
you
your way
like,
to the old town hall.
please.
And you see that's kind of the area around has been set up with a makeshift command post. Several tents have been constructed. I see a medical tent, like a quartermaster's station, a small makeshift blacksmith to repair a small one. And you see the main town hall, or the old town hall. Again, no one stops you guys. They kind of in there. They kind of get you going to the Grand General. And you're led into the building. You probably see again a few soldiers that tell you, we're upstairs in the old conference room, at the second level upstairs.
Thank you.
You head on, but you see guards thing outside. Again, they open the door and let you past. And you step in to the kind of walk here in a minute. You see this huge table with probably a map of the city on it. All the surrounding areas all kind of marked with X's, red X's in red ink. We're guessing he's marked the trebuchets or the encampments of blisters, trebuchets. You see a few soldiers kind of making their way out the room behind you, and then you see kind of standing over this table the human man, late 50s, with bald, greying hair, military general's uniform.
Stop. Attention. Salute.
What is it? He turns around. As he turns around, you see he looks wounded. Burns on the bottom of his neck, and his kind of his eyes has been completely kind of crushed. Like he's probably been hit by a chunk of this blister at some point in the past, and he's very quickly patched himself over and stands back here. Garrow, I didn't expect reinforcements this quick.
We dealt with some issues, and now we're here to help with additional aid, which would be hard to. Something you wouldn't expect, but it would be very helpful.
I didn't expect an invasion of this scale, so we're hitting whatever it is.
I reduced off the horn.
Right.
Red Dragon Air Force.
Okay, never mind, I lied. What?
10 to 15 red dragons.
Right. Okay.
Where do you need them?
We send them to take on the accusation.
Let's just take a minute to breathe.
If you also give me a place and an hour, I can set up permanent communication back to the capital.
Do that in the corner somewhere. Saban?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we've already met once before. Pleasure.
I'll go off and start doing that.
Let's one moment. We kind of get the looks, kind of heads out the window. You still see a few bullets kind of raining on across the city.
How recent did the injuries look?
Probably maybe yesterday. Like it's still the eyes kind of. The beds themselves look not too bad. You reckon they'll probably look really scarred that much with the heel, but they're still fresh. But but the eye is he's then being hit by probably there. I think that's the end of that barrage. Yes, let me fill you in. We have put out a bit of information in the War Council would have. We spoke with them and kind of direct you to the table. And we'll wrap up there for today. And we'll pick up next week with him filling you in on the current war efforts.
Yay.
Starbound building a post box.
Just in the background going, woo! Magic, magic.
Thank you very
Sorry.
much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time when we sit and rolling. Bye.
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 Adios.